I think, really does. Uh, but that's why during the pre-show, instead of really paying attention to this thing, I will probably go through the nominees and see how much I care. Kind of doubt. I doubt I do care. So there should also be... Yeah, they're gonna have live captions. It's gonna be treated like a live broadcast.
Oh, hi! It's me, Sydney Goodman, here to greet you all at...
It's a weird spelling of Sydney.
At what I consider to be my favorite holiday of the season, the 2023 Game Awards. And just like New Year's Eve, our Game Awards opening act is as full of excitement and celebration as the big event. Tonight, the Game Awards will celebrate
It's happening on the side stage again.
gaming from the past year.
Why is she not... Why... whatever. I guess
it's
it's because it's a pre-show.
Plus, the old gods of Asgard are here
Let's
from
try to...
Alan Wake 2.
It's been a while since I've streamed, haven't I? It's been a couple of months. The last thing I did was... The last thing I did was doing some Armored Core 6. And I got a new monitor like last week, so I'm actually streaming this with a different layout on my screens rather than my usual one. So hopefully,
Yes, let's hear it.
it's, well, I didn't, hopefully it'll be fine.
Already claimed
So,
Game of the Year in the past here at TGA, but this time we're going back to the title that started it all for him a decade ago. Here's the first ever look at a beautiful remake of Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, originally
oh,
created
really?
by
Okay,
director
they're already
Joseph
announcing a
Davis.
new game. It's a remake of... Okay. That was the first thing that won, didn't it? Like the first game of the year. I guess the Game Awards now is like 10 years old, so that's really saying something. Wow, I think I need a third monitor. So, I'm just gonna ignore this trailer. I've never actually played this. I think I actually have a copy of the game somewhere. I think the only thing I really remember about it is that Total Biscuit was quite fond of this game. But, you know, he's gone now, so... Oh well. So, for this bingo card that I made, I it's a really pessimistic one. I even wrote... It's my somewhat pessimistic...
Right after the world premiere of Brothers, we have the award for Best Family Game. These are the games
somewhat pessimistic bingo card, and this bingo card is going to list out pretty much all of the things that have kind of made watching the Game Awards a bit awkward over the last decade. So, last year, somehow someone managed to bypass security and get onto the stage. There are some... Just... Oh wow, that's something already won.
Thank you so much for this award. This
Yep,
is shared
something already
with
won.
all the teams
That's...
at Nintendo that
Yep.
worked on Super Mario.
I really should have done that as a bingo card. Something already won in the pre-show.
Experience,
Okay.
The team really tried to develop a game that allowed people to work together, to play together, whether it was friends
Well, I
or
guess
as
that's
a team.
already
And for me,
making things a bit
personal
weird.
experiences, nothing brings a family together more than trying to rescue an empire, a kingdom in distress from the evil likes of Bowser. Whether you're playing as Elephant Mario, Peach,
I actually still need to
Yoshi,
check out this game.
This game goes to everyone that created such
I
a
was
wonderful experience.
looking at it yesterday or a few days ago, and yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it. So
And now I have a little treat for all of you. 3 world premieres in a row. What? First up is the next game from Daniel Mullins, the creator of the TGA nominated...
did I have something like that in the bingo card? No, I had 3 categories, 3 awards in a row, but I don't have 3 reveals in a row. Okay, so I guess that's still another thing that doesn't count. Wow. Jeez, I probably should have reviewed this bingo card, huh? Oh well. It's an old-fashioned Commodore-style graphics game thing. With simple colors. Was that? Okay, that was who I thought it was. This is getting weird. Pony Island. Okay, Pony Island 2. Netflix. What could this be? Disco Elysium? Rise of the Golden Idol. No idea what that is. No idea what that is. Okay. Let's clap. Clap, clap. Using your phone as a flashlight is a really big thing now on modern TV shows, isn't it? Like when it features like kids and teenagers and stuff. Like no one has a flashlight anymore or needs to look for a light. It's just they just use their thing on the phone. So some kind of dungeon crawler? It seems to be inspired from Spider-Verse because they decided to deliberately use low frame rates as to add to the cartoon aesthetic.
I love this.
No.
Reminds me of my high school days, but the monsters I fought weren't nearly as big as that. You kids these days with your giant monsters and your
Not
social
interested.
media. And speaking of social media, TikTok Live Fest is happening now across 50+ countries on TikTok. Check out the participating gaming creators and don't forget to share all of your favorite gaming moments on TikTok with #GamingOnTikTok. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but there is plenty more opening act after a very important message. Don't skip this cutscene, people.
The journey ended here, a place of wonder and awe. We breached the cosmic veil and
It's
reached a
another
new
trailer for
planet.
something that I don't know.
Yet generations later, this world remains untamed. Our reunion was foretold, our paths destined to cross.
Oh wait, is this a mobile game?
Now, Administrator.
Enfield. Okay. I was gonna say it was like, no, is that maybe it's Nikkei or something? It's like I've heard that name being thrown around. I don't look at mobile games really. Let's look at what's this? More trailers. The user interface looks a little bit old-fashioned. Chinese made, as Chinese setting at the very least. Okay. With Western alchemical symbols, okay. How much time until the actual awards start, even though they already won one? You are the chosen one.
The rogue trader has fallen. Now I must take up their mantle to restore the dynasty to its former glory, to reclaim what humanity has lost, to venture forth into
That's a Warhammer
darkness,
outfit.
bring the light of the Emperor
So we've got some kind of top-down Diablo style or MOBA style. Maybe an art. No, no, tactics. Okay. Oh, with a spinny camera.
dangerous
Wait,
area.
everything's a spinny camera now.
Mutants and Xenos threats beyond number. All must be cleansed in his name. The
Let's see.
choices I make will shape the course of my destiny. And with each haunted step, I wonder, where will my journey end?
I should not be handwriting this, huh?
Wait, you're Connor Kenway.
Good thing for you that I am here, then.
Something wins
You are to see a traitor to the
in
crown, hanged by
the
the neck. For his crime, the penalty is
pre-show. That's for, jeez, best family game of all things. I also have this here because I was actually going to keep track of what won already.
Could be better.
Right.
Flatter me as always, Antonio.
I'm actually like,
The Templars will succeed.
because there's too many categories for me to keep track of. I was gonna like annotate these, but it looks like they're doing the same thing where it's like the pre-show is basically an excuse to add an extra half hour to the 2.5-hour show. Without it actually sounding overwhelming. And that was something I criticized last year as well, didn't it?
2023 Game Awards.
I did that too,
Opening
didn't I?
act, I'm still Sydney Goodman, here with another award, this time for innovation in accessibility. The gaming
Oh,
community is
wow, they're
massive,
moving this to
but
the pre-show?
honestly,
I wonder
it
how
should be even
unpopular that
bigger,
was.
and these nominees are pushing
I
gaming
wonder how
beyond
unpopular
its
that was during the actual
It
show
teams to
like
create
last year.
software and hardware that make it possible for
Wow.
people of all abilities to experience the medium of gaming.
Wow.
With
That is
accessible
an
features
actual
and
snub.
technology that get us all one step closer to a seamless play for everyone. These nominees are doing the work, and they are Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1.
Wow, we know
and
what the
Street
popular vote
Fighter
is.
6. And the Game Award goes to Forza Motorsport.
Ooh,
Thank you so much.
Did you hear that?
For this.
Did you hear that?
Since this category was introduced several years ago, I think we've seen a dramatic shift in the
Someone said it's heavy. That's one.
And with this list of amazing nominees, it just really
That's
drives that
one.
home. At this point, I think we've made the most accessible racing game ever playable by people across the mobility and vision spectrum, including totally blind players. But really, the real winners here are the players who have so many great games to play.
None of this would have been possible without the amazing teams behind the scenes. Big thank you to our audio team for their tireless effort, championing for accessibility and making this game the best that it can be. Big thank you to the UI team, to our studio
I had some
leadership team,
trouble
and our accessibility
figuring out how to
team.
phrase some of
And
these,
last
but
but
one
not
of
least,
them
Brandon Cole for being
uh,
our
three categories quickly rushed on the side stage. I was going to have an alternate phrasing where they win on the side stage and then they get rushed off the stage because they're not actually supposed to be that long on the stage. But every time I see an award win on the side stage, it's clearly a snub.
Here at the Game Awards, we believe strongly in
It
accessibility.
really does feel like that to me.
Celebrate any
It's like,
game
oh,
that
the
hits
show
a
hasn't
priority.
started yet.
And our next developer, The Odd Gentleman, believe that by making their games and their company accessible and inclusive, they can develop new types of gameplay with stories that everyone can enjoy. They created the following game in a deep collaboration with artists and developers from the deaf community, and we are very excited to reveal it now. This is Harmonium the Musical.
Honestly, I think something winning in the pre-show was so much of a given that it was probably better for me to not put it there. Ugh, glitter. So, a deaf-focused, with sign language-focused video game. So, which is an interesting idea. I think it's not really something you can do because you have to kind of choose something. But if I did have one gripe to pick, it's like it's probably using American Sign Language, and sign language. There's actually different dialects of sign language. So like there's Australian, there's probably a British Sign Language, but I don't know the proper name for it. But I only know basic Australian, a few basic Australian words in sign language. So, yeah. It's kind of awkward that there are several dialects, actually. But that's kind of, it's not really an issue with, you know, that's something that the game needs to pick and deal with.
Also, can I please be paid in platinum? I'd like it direct deposited, please. And now I have the honor of announcing the winners.
Oh, was that a bad joke? Can I be paid in platinum?
Baker,
That counts. That counts. That's actually a bad joke.
Ruler, and Imperial How. And the game award goes to Baker.
Best esports athlete.
For best esports coach, the nominees are Potter, Zonic, Gunba, Ecstasy, and Homie. And the game award goes to Potter.
They're rushing it
For
again.
best esports event, here
Ooh,
are the nominees. 2023 League of Legends World Championship.
So you can see how unpopular this is.
Paris Major 2023.
3 categories in a row are quickly rushed on the side stage. That's another one. Would you look at that?
And Valorant Champions 2023. And the game award goes to 2023 League of Legends World Championship.
Ugh,
For best esports game, the nominees are
it's another one.
2,
Are they really just rushing through it?
League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant. And the game award goes to Valorant. And finally, the nominees for best esports team are
That's all the esports. They've skipped all of it in the pre-show.
Gladiators, JD Gaming, and Team Vitality. And the game award goes to JD Gaming. Huge congratulations, everyone. I love esports. I'm a huge
We've gone through
esports
7
fan,
out of
just like my father
like 30 or
was
something
before him.
already.
These Goodmans are a huge esports family, dating
That's-
all the way back to the mid
That's even better
1800s.
than 3. They went
But
through
before you
5.
think too hard on that, it's time
Oh,
for another
dear
two
almighty.
premieres. First up is the latest
Dear
game
almighty.
team
That's
that won at the Game
that's
Awards
that's
back in 2017. So I think we can trust them to crush it again. This is Windblown.
in this bingo card, I also added like some row and column bonuses. I have like easy, normal, and well, I was supposed to have a hard difficulty, but I couldn't think of one, so I just called it Nightmare. And I also have some columns I had trouble actually thinking of these final two though, so I just blank. But yeah. Wow, that's amazing. That is actually amazing. And it's only been 20 minutes. I really feel like they should be trying to make this shorter. Like, for an online event, like, this show keeps getting compared to the Emmys, right? And the thing is, that's on television. They have to work around television ads, and that's why the show is like 3 hours long. I can't even remember the last time I even looked at the Emmys on TV. But here, it's like, it's an online stream. They could be more dense with the information somehow. But on the other hand, like, this thing is probably only running because of their sponsors. It's a bit of a rock and a hard place. I'm not even going to have time to look at the nominees, am I? It's the same thing again, where they just it's a constant stream of stuff. I should have had an agenda on the side, but I didn't even know the order of the awards that they were going to be in. This looks like Res. Is it Res? It kind of reminds me of it, but the jittery camera, it's probably in VR actually. Oh, there's even like that weird baby thing. Yeah, I missed that name, didn't I? Yeah, it was never Res at all. So.
Yes, Thrasher, in case you didn't know, is from the same artist/composer that blew our minds back in 2016 with the cult hit Thumper. I'm so excited we've got another mind-bending game coming from him in 2024. Special shout out to Samsung and Samsung Gaming Hub, who, not to brag, are also throwing a massive Game Awards viewing party over at Samsung's New York City flagship location with Typical Gamer and Chica. I wish I could be at two places at once, but the last time I
Does
tried
this
to call
count?
myself, I
It's
sparked
just
a
they just
pretty
ran.
fire
She just
fire
randomly
experimental physics lab.
and smoothly
But we can talk
segued
about that
into
later.
a sponsor.
Let's check out what Samsung is coming out with now.
But it's only happening in New York City. Does that count? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it. Yeah. It's still trailers. I actually do know I'm gonna tick US exclusive promotions though, because they're probably gonna mention the whole thing where they're giving away Steam Decks every 10 minutes, and I looked at the thing and it's like it's not only the US, but it's not in Australia, so that's one thing.
Last one! Go for it!
Now that's what I'm talking about. Moonwalk.
Moonwalk. Okay.
That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
They only appear during the Dark Hour and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them.
I'm actually still not totally sure about this, because from what I've heard, people are actually still uncertain as to whether this will be the extended remake, the expanded thing, or the portable one, because the portable one did have a female protagonist with some alternate social links. And what was it called again? The Answer, or just was it FES or something? That's like the extended story. And this might just be a remake of the base game.
To me, this is what it means to live.
So it's still not really. It's still kind of not sure. I mean, at least it's all on PC now, which is nice.
Yes, I was hoping for a new Persona game that is. I still want to be Sydney. But enough about me. Make sure to stay tuned as Google and the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 are bringing you a spectacular celebration.
More sponsors.
It's going to be an epic event just like this next world premiere. It's the product of a surprise team up between 2 nominated games tonight. Let's check it out.
So it's like 5 minutes until the actual show begins. Is that Dave the Diver? So is this a crossover between... Okay. Or is this just a trailer for Dave the Diver? Dredge. Oh, that's what the other game is. Okay. Are they literally just calling it Dave the Diver Dredge?
I can't believe it. It's almost time for our big show. The theater is filling up behind me. It's hard to hear myself think over all the excitement, but I have to keep it together because I have the next award ready to go. Here are your nominees for Content Creator of the Year. Iron Mouse.
They're skipping over this as well. That's another snub.
Spreen, and Cypher PK. And the Game Award goes to Iron Mouse.
Yep. So that was a given.
Couldn't be here tonight because Iron Mouse is animated, and sadly, we're not in the Matrix yet. But she did send us a message. Take it away, Iron
Yep.
Mouse.
That's a given.
I am so incredibly honored to have been the recipient of the Content Creator of the Year award. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest heartfelt gratitude to the incredible community that has gathered around my streams, and I also want to extend a very special thanks to Bishojo, who brings all my ideas to life. Thank you so much to my team that hosts me every single
That feels
day,
like a
and
snub,
thank you so
to be
much
honest.
the Game Awards. I still can't believe this is all happening. Thank you again, everybody.
Congratulations, Iron
Is that
Mouse.
number 8?
Okay, we're getting so close to the big show, but I'm not ready to let
Wow.
go just yet. And no, I'm not a narcissist. I'm just a hoarder.
Oh well, that's over.
And up next is a very
I expected a
special
bigger
world
focus of
premiere,
some kind, but
15 years
wow, that really did feel like a snub. It's like, oh, it's not part of the main thing.
What a beautiful world.
That's World of Go. Huh. With a Wii remote as well, at least a fake one. So this is a surprise. World of Go was probably really one of the first indie games to really gain prominence when indie games started becoming a thing. So like it was in one of the earliest Tumble bundles as well. So pretty early days. 15 years. I was about to say 10. It's not 10 anymore, is it? Yeah. So, let's see. So that's 8 categories that were skipped over, and that means that all of these categories were probably not very popular with audiences during previous shows, because they used to be the main focus. Like the family game, I was expecting that to be in the middle. Same for content creator at the very least. I know that I haven't cared about esports at all, but you know, they were all in the middle as well.
Man,
so like,
that is satisfying to watch.
I can read between, like,
Almost as satisfying
that's
as the
my
Game
takeaway
Awards
from
show
reading
that's
between the
minutes
lines.
away. We have one more huge world premiere, a brand new fantasy RPG from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5. And tonight they're giving us a glimpse into the story, characters, and gameplay. Let's do this.
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists, much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
So this is a brand new game.
Without an heir to wear the crown.
Like original universe, or was it Shin Megami Tensei? Because it's using the same kind of style and fonts and stuff. Is it Persona? There are a few different possibilities here.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne.
Small wonder when any among the
It's interesting that they're crediting key creators, but they're also including like a credit of what their most notable work is. Kind of reminds me of what I've done when I've done some crediting of creators like that. It's like, yeah, you don't know who they are, but you know what they've made. So like in a video I did on my YouTube. Wait, no, why am I saying it like that? I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Like it's it's that live video I made where I credited all the artists, and it's like, yeah, I should probably note what they made so you know who they are.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
But man, I can't believe, like, metaphor. Okay.
Okay, my friends, that is it.
Let's see how many I can successfully call.
Very far from done. Our big show is about to begin, but don't worry, this isn't the last you'll see of me. I'm staying all night, baby. And I cannot wait because this show is absolutely stacked. We have tons of big awards, even more world premieres of brand new games, and an incredibly special guest, a legendary actor and performer of both the stage and screen, the Muppet himself, the great Gonzo. I have to admit, I'm freaking out. I'm completely starstruck.
When I was building this bingo card, one of the things that was suggested to me was instead of writing 3, I just write Muppets because that was going to be a given. And yeah, well, I guess a Muppet's going to appear.
On this journey with me, you're the best companions a host could ask for. Let's do the boss level. The 2023 Game Awards starts now.
Really? It felt like it started half an hour ago.
Welcome to the Game Awards 2023. Now, here's your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
And there's Jeff. Sometimes it feels like he hasn't aged a day in 10 years. Like he still looks the same.
Tonight is our 10th TGA, a global celebration of video games, and boy, do we have a show for you. I am so excited to get this started. Together, we are going to recognize outstanding creative work in games in 2023, and we'll look into the future with an astonishing lineup of world premieres. More than anything, this is a show about bringing our community together in this room and online around the world to focus on something we can all agree on. There's nothing more powerful or more immersive than an extraordinary video game. Great games comfort us, help us understand different perspectives on the world, and maybe even change us. That's what makes this medium different.
I still have to appreciate how optimistic he is.
Are insanely special.
I mean, that's what he's trying to pitch to us, right? Like,
and we've got such an amazing group of people with us.
like video games are really the biggest thing in the world right now. So
Many of them are here tonight. Mr. Anuma, Mr. Fujibayashi, great to see you back after winning Game of the Year in 2017 for Breath of the Wild. Good luck tonight. One of our industry's greatest creative and technical forces, Mark Cerny, PlayStation's lead system architect, celebrating 25 years of Cerny games. Thank you for being here, Mark.
That's an interesting
Of course,
focus.
the team behind Pizza Towers
Like
here
in
too.
focusing on the engineer. No one ever focuses on the engineer.
Jurgens, our best performance winner in 2017 for Hellblade. Welcome. I think we'll be seeing you a little bit later tonight. And we are also honored to be joined by the Tujimoto family, Haru and Ryozo, who are celebrating 40 years of Capcom this year and a Game of the Year nomination for Resident Evil. Welcome, guys. It's so great to have you with us. Now, we have a big show, so let's get right into it.
Yes,
To
get on
present
with it,
tonight's
please.
First award is last year's winner of Best Performance. Please join me in welcoming back to the Game Awards. Yep, we're gonna do it. The actor behind Kratos in God of War, Christopher Judge.
Yay, it's Chris Judge. I mean, I still like he's great in Stargate. That's an old show. That kind of reveals how old I am. Like, who cares about God of War? I like him as Teal'c.
What a card.
Nah, that's kind of rude.
Good evening, everybody.
So which one is this? It's
It is
Best
such
Performance.
a pleasure to be back here. I have such great memories of last year, Mr. Pacino, forgetting to thank my wife.
That was what's with that music?
Mother.
Okay.
All right, I get it.
He was
I get
about.
it.
Mhm.
Not gonna stand up here making long speeches. I'm gonna stick to the script. No 8-minute speech like last year.
Oh, nice call out.
My
Nice
speech
call out.
was actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
I forgot he had that uncomfortably long speech. That is actually a good one. Ooh, that is a very harsh burn there.
Another company I'll never work for.
He's doing better this time.
The award for best performance in a year of games, beloved by audiences and acclaimed by critics. These actors delivered 6 unforgettable performances. And here are the nominees.
Best performance.
Revenge is a weapon. It's been a long 5 years. Hope may feel beyond our grasp.
Oh, he's not reading them out. It's just going through the thing. Okay.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake? Wake has a double.
My name's a star.
What I find so interesting, I hope Idris Elba wins, but what I find so interesting is that Phantom Liberty might be I think it's the only thing in the entire show that's an expansion pack and not a game. Well, not a standalone game. Like it's the only thing that's
Take as long as you
an expansion pack.
Thank everyone who's ever meant anything in your life. And I dare you. I double dare you to try to break my record 7 minutes 59 seconds.
Of course, no one ever does expansion packs anymore, so
And the award goes to
I guess like having that as an actual, like treating it as another game.
Newbar.
What was that? Oh, who was that? Oh, you know what I also should have done? Is that a guy in armor? Okay. I should have also added, like, not just Alan Wake 2, but Baldur's Gate 3 taking all nominated categories. So...
Hi. This is unreal.
So, that's
I just wanna
one.
say, I know I don't have much time.
So that's one out of,
I'll
I
give
think
it
it's
a shot.
8.
So thank you so very, very much. Very, very
Well, let's
devoted.
see.
Like my incredible fellow actors, the nominees, unbelievable talent. To be even considered amongst you is extraordinary, so thank you very much indeed. To Swen, to Larian, to all the writers, to Stephen Rooney, the writer of Astarion, I'm going to forget everybody, to Pitstop, who worked so hard, the directors, my fellow actors, 248 incredible actors that gave it heart and soul, To mi familia, gracias para todos. Gracias, gracias, y Coco también. And to my agents, I will thank you later. I'm sorry, I'm going to wrap it up apparently. One thing I will say, please, if that's okay, the community has reached out to so many of us at Larian and said they were seen and they were represented by this game. When they lost hope, they felt isolated, they felt alone, and this game brought them together and gave them something to
I should change this to just speech instead of just presenter speech. But no, he's I really want to circle this one, huh?
Congratulations, Neil. Great speech. And short, so thank you. There are lots more awards to come.
He's joking. Okay, yeah, he's aware that the speeches are getting a bit long.
Let's get to those world premieres.
He's aware as well.
And for the honor of presenting our first one, it's an incredible thrill to introduce a true Renaissance man. Please welcome Academy Award-winning actor and New York Times best-selling author, Matthew McConaughey.
How we doing? Yay. Thank y'all for having me. Good to be here. What's up, everybody? Good to be here with you at the Game Awards. I was going to come out and I was going to say the line that has preceded me all my career. All right. But they told me, they said, no, don't do that. Come out and say, pew. All right, we'll see how that handled. I'm here tonight because I have a world premiere for you from Austin's own Archetype Entertainment.
Oh. He's not even presenting a thing. He's
premiering is the first ever video game.
It's not even an award. It's just a trailer.
Yeah. When the Archetype team first reached out to me, I was excited about becoming a part of the gaming world, but what really turned me on was when they shared the game's vision and my role in it. I will be voicing a character in this game, and all I can say is that
So I just realized that this was probably a bad thing to add. Like, I recognize nothing in these esports categories because I wasn't going to recognize it anyway. That was like a freebie to me. So I'm going to cheat here and say that this is going to be the Baldur's Gate one.
Not only affect the people that you love, they'll also affect your entire civilization for generations to come. Now, personally, I have had some experience with time dilation. And now you can too. So now I'm proud to share the first ever look at Exodus.
Let's do a bit of a correction here.
Max, we need to head back.
Hold on, I'm getting a reading.
Max!
Wait!
What she found that day was a miracle.
Is this for a game or a TV show? I actually don't know.
Our salvation. To fight against the Celestials. Humanity's greatest enemy.
This is it.
They found us.
Tom, stay down.
The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart. And I had to save her. I led them away from this world, away from her. We both knew the cost of using the gates. When you travel at light speed, time slows to a crawl. It was only days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
Come with me. Wait, please, Tom. I love you.
Now that feels more reasonable.
Our service, our sacrifice, discovers worlds, seeds hope, breaks empires. We are the travelers.
I'm not even paying attention to this trailer. Exodus. Okay.
That is a very exciting project, giving me some Mass Effect vibes, and I appreciate the team sharing the first glimpse of gameplay at the end there. Looks great. All right, well, now we're going to go right on to another world premiere.
That Bloodborne? Or is it another Demon Souls remake? Or is it another... Oh, no. Okay. It's God of War. Okay.
You are certain you remember nothing of this place.
Oh, nothing that would help us.
Master thyself.
Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
I must face this.
No shame in what just happened. It's all part of the process. Let's go
So
again.
that's one. Is this an expansion? So it's Ragnarok Valhalla. Okay. Releasing in as a 3DS. Okay. That's releasing like by the end of the weekend.
There's a very nice holiday surprise from PlayStation. Kratos and Mimir are headed to Valhalla in an adventure that blends God of War Ragnarok's combat with elements inspired by the roguelike genre for an emotional, unexpected, and fun new twist. And yes, as you saw, it is free. The team at Santa Monica Studio are fans of their fans and are offering this DLC, God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, as a gift to the community, and you will be able to download it in just 5 days on December 12th. Amazing. All right, switching gears. Our next world premiere comes from a small independent team of developers in Australia. I love that this show can give a platform to independent creators. Their last game in 2019 was a sensation, and their next project is equally exciting and unexpected.
House. Oh, okay. I hear kookaburras. I think this was an Australian developer, so I'm not surprised that they're doing something a bit more Australian focused. Wildlife sounds. No, they're kookaburras.
Oh, there they are.
Where? Oh, I see them.
And Australian voice actors.
Let's go.
Don't jump in the hole. Oh, okay, okay. Big walk. hiking in the Australian wilderness.
Super fun, right? I did a playtest of that game about a year
Is
ago and had so much fun. It is a very special and unique game, and I'm honored we got
interesting.
to share it with you at the show.
It's a appealing idea.
Head to TGASteamDeck.com right now. We're doing another Steam Deck giveaway. This time it's the brand new 1 terabyte Steam Deck OLED featuring an HDR OLED display. Enter now only during the live show at TGASteamDeck.com for a chance.
I know it's not only the US, but it's not in Australia, so that counts to me. I already looked it up, and it's like, oh, that's yeah. I'm adding a lot of easy ones here, aren't I?
From Alan Wake 2. Just wait, it's amazing. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. What's the time?
I'm here to save a prince. Are you now?
Prince Hassan has been kidnapped.
Take the lead, Sargon.
Am I gonna need to circle this?
Bring him back. Bring back my son.
Like, it's just a stock phrase, which makes me think ad break. It's like, we'll be right back.
It's a maze here, but I feel I've walked this path before.
So the standard length of an ad break on television is somewhere between 3 and 3.5 minutes, which is very, very long. Because ads are usually 15 minutes or well, not 15 minutes. Oh, jeez. 15 seconds and 30-second blocks. Sometimes there are 60-second blocks, which are the most expensive. But yeah, that's a lot of ads. That's like 6 to 7 ads per ad break.
Are you courageous enough and clever enough to save your friend?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Prince of Persia. Blah blah blah. That's Lego Fortnite? Okay. Oh. Is that what I hear? Am I hearing that? We didn't even get to the adaptations yet. The first version of this block was going to be the adaptations. And it's like, oh, I guess we're already going to have... Yeah, that is an old song. And it sounds like they're remixing it, actually. Is this essentially them doing... This feels like an offshoot of that single-player mode that Fortnite was supposed to have. And they're kind of finishing it now, or kind of completing the concept with Lego. I think we're kind of at the 3-minute mark now. And we've got building, Lego style. Lego Fortnite. Oh, it's really... What the hell?
Please welcome.
That says a lot about the Lego block engine that I know has been fairly complicated in the past.
Performing an original piece from our upcoming game, Senua Saga Hellblade 2, I'm proud to introduce to you to one of my favorite bands, Heilung.
Oh, Time to look at my watch again. It's probably going to be like a 5-minute song rather than a 10-minute song. But yeah, let's see. Let's see if this is gonna be. Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna be talking over this because I wonder if I'll get copyright flagged for this. I know that my last year's stream is no longer accessible. It actually became inaccessible about 6 months ago. I did not take it down. It was just blocked worldwide, probably because the trailers for the movies, the broadcasting exceptions probably expired or something. Yeah, I'm more concerned about the trailers and the music in them rather than these performances. But let's just look at the clock. So the fourth row here is, I labeled it as why even vote, because one of the pessimistic things I found like on the internet when discussing the Game Awards is that it's kind of obvious like what's going to win. It's kind of obvious like who the majority is biased against. Like it's probably going to be Alan Wake 2 or Baldur's Gate 3. It's like super popular at the moment. And Dave Diver is a really weird one because it's not an indie, as I've written down. And it's the same for the content creator as well. Like, yeah, it's like that's just the hottest thing at the moment. Like, of course it's gonna win. Of course, I am surprised that like if it's in the pre-show, it feels like a snub. It just straight up feels like a snub to me. So, very surprising that that's there. I remember all the way back when. Oh yeah, I just remember all the way back when there were main things. So. Okay, that's 2.5 minutes, I think.
I've dreamt of this. This place of fear and fury. Do you hear it? The heartbeat of the lost ones. I can feel them on my skin. Each death, inked in blood. I won't stop fighting for them. Until the very last beat fades away. You want the truth? All the lives inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
Yay, I managed to run to the bathroom while the trailer was running. Okay. I don't know what to say about this, if it's like that I haven't said before probably, and it's that the photogrammetry on these character models is amazing. Like it's It's really the most realistic human models I've seen in a video game. And there's nothing else to say about it. Like, it's just that impressive. It's like, it's just visually beautiful. It's probably going to taint my frame rate if I play it, but yeah.
All right, what an amazing new look at the gameplay and world of Hellblade 2 coming in 2024 to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. Now to present our next award, please welcome a former Game Award winner nominated tonight for Best Fighting Game, the creative
Best fighting game,
director of
okay.
NetherRealm Studios. It's Ed Boon.
Wait a minute, how long did it take? How many awards have we gone through already, just during the show?
The best stories are the ones we get lost.
Just
Tonight's
one, isn't
nominees
it?
for Best Narrative got us all
Huh.
in their drama, in their characters, and yes, sometimes in some weird stuff we can't explain.
So it's gonna be,
Here are the nominees.
let's see,
Best narrative.
best narrative. I was about to take best fighting. Did I miss one? Did I miss one somehow, or has it actually just been 20 minutes of trailers?
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me,
I don't think I missed one.
Here on some kind of hunt.
He's not himself.
you want to join us.
And the award goes to Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2, that's one. That's another one. Okay. So Baldur's Gate 3 took one, now it's Alan Wake 2. I think, did I miss? Oh jeez, I'm not even paying attention that time. It's like, was Baldur's Gate 2 in that one as well? It's like, oh, that means like I should have made a combination. It's like Alan Wake 2 or Baldur's Gate 3. There are probably places I could have improved this bingo card.
Molly, the whole narrative team, directors working.
We'll see. We'll see.
Anssi, Hannah, Rosie, Holly, all the wonderful actors here tonight. Some of them, Melanie, Ilkka, Matt, and David, but the whole cast, wonderful actors, and the song makers who made custom music, custom songs to extend the story. Here tonight, later, Poets of the Flawless, Old Gods of Asgard, Poe, This Road, every song maker coming through Fright Music for our chapter songs. Thank you. We wanted to push things further, to do something new, and it's always a risk. For you to embrace it and understand it means so much. I'll treasure this always. Thank you.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, what's this? What could this be? That looks live action.
アーティストとして私たちは想像力を駆使して目に見えないものを見ることができます。私たちはボーダーレス。私たちはアーティスト。私たちはどこにでも存在する。私たちはアンシーン。
What the hell was that?
You may have recognized that incredible creator who built her own independent studio in Tokyo, and she wanted to show you what she's been working on before she's even signed it with a publisher or a platform. I said, come to this show, just show it to the audience and the fans first. So that's what we're gonna do. We're honored to have her back at the Game Awards. Please give a warm welcome to Akumi Nakamura.
That's it. I couldn't remember her name. He's the one from... Is that who I think it is? I can't remember.
I see many amazing gamers.
Was she the same person who was at Bethesda and then broke off, or was it someone else? I think it's the same person.
I'm super excited to be on.
It's been a while since I've heard that name.
Thank you. First, I want to say thank you to the Anshin artist, Miteru. And you, thank you, all you. Your support changed my life. Today, I am honored to introduce our first project, Kemuri. It's time to see the unseen. Bye bye!
Yeah, it's her. She did the pose. I just couldn't remember her name. It was her. So, this is an interesting idea to show it off, because there's no publisher, there's no sponsored thing. It's just a self-funded project for now, and it's in Thailand because I saw some Thai text there. And it is super stylish. Kemuri.
So many incredible projects tonight. Thank you, Akumi. Now, tonight, it's not lost on me that all of our Game of the Year nominees are from big, established franchises. And while we all love a big sequel, it's important to use a place like TGA to introduce you to brand new worlds, like what you just saw with Kemuri and this project.
So, original IP. Okay, Private Division. So I'm not going to be able to guess it. What would this be? I don't know what this could be. Creators of Ori? Huh. We're seeing some fixed camera angles here, but we're also getting low camera angles out of cinematic. But it's like a top-down hack and slash. Nice cutting with the beat. It's for some reason it's rare for me to find cutting with the beat in trailers. It's like somehow people forgot to time stuff. No rest for the wicked.
That's No Rest for the Wicked, an action RPG from Moon Studios, and more information is coming March 1st, as you saw with the Wicked Inside Showcase. Tonight during the Game Awards, viewers in the U.S. can enter to win one of 100
Viewers in the U.S. Yep. So that's the one where I really would have ticked this.
Before the end of the show to enter for your chance
Yep.
to win.
It's like just the way he's phrasing it.
Legion Go in action.
Of course, there's a US exclusive thing.
The best discoveries are the ones you really feel.
There's one thing that felt like an ad break, and now there's another one.
The rush of victory. But there's still so much more to discover.
Blah, 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 blah. Another sip of water.
Every choice you make is a
Just a
chance
sizzle
to do
reel.
something new.
What are they even doing on stage? Because they're not really doing any elaborate setups, are they? Oh, I mean, I guess there is the whole band thing, but... And there's Avatar.
You have the mark. You are Sorrento.
Technical feat.
Teach me the way.
Avatar really is like... for some reason, I still remember James Cameron coming up on stage for E3 to talk about Avatar for the first time. It's like, I haven't seen the first movie yet, I don't think it was really a big thing yet. And he did this really, really long-winded speech, and for some reason, like, even though I was just hearing him on the screen, and it was kind of awkward for it to be a really long speech, I thought, this is a guy who really cares about this universe he made. And he also doesn't care if other people don't like it, because he has that ability to have that creative freedom. And in the end, like the end result of that is that Avatar is just a game where you have, where the creators have fun with the visuals and messing with these ideas. So it's a visual feast.
We have been saying it all night, but it really has been an outstanding year for gaming.
Oh, he's on the side stage. Is this about... Is something about to happen here?
That's right, the great Gonzo!
Ah, no, it's Muppets. Okay.
Hey, Jeff. It's great to be here. Hello, everybody.
Muppets.
Hey, buddy, thanks for coming. Looks like you're kind of wearing what I'm wearing?
Yeah, it's like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
Well, I really
don't think.
So, Gonzo, what have you been playing? Seriously, what have you been playing? Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Gonzo's buying everyone popcorn tonight.
Hey, wait a minute. All right, that was a good one.
Okay,
You got me.
this is actually
Well
a
played,
decent
Jeff.
sketch.
Yeah, well, thank you. Seriously, though, what have you been playing, Gonzo?
Well, lots and lots of Tears of the Kingdom.
Ah.
Incredible game. You know that one mission where you follow the cuckoo up a hill? I lost track of how many days I spent doing that. The
Oh, that was an
objective
annoying
is,
mission.
You know, just follow the chicken. You don't have to ask
I
me
remember
twice.
that mission.
That's right, you do love your chickens, so I get that was your favorite part. What did you think of the ending?
Oh, I never get past that cuckoo mission. I keep restarting to see if I can get a slower time.
All right, well, any other great gaming highlights this year for you, Gonzo?
Are you kidding? Actually, if you have the time. Hey, you guys got a minute? I'd like to show you how many of this year's greatest games all revolve around one central theme. Check this out.
Got the case board? Yeah, that's quite a conspiracy.
Okay.
I know. You probably think I'm obsessed with chickens, and I can't appreciate video games beyond this one very specific interest.
I mean, yeah, I think we're
Where are they going with this sketch?
Yeah, maybe. What do you think, Zelda? Yes! Let's do this IRL! Come on!
Unbelievable. All right, here are the nominees for Best Debut
I'm just
Indie Game.
Best debut indie
Yep,
game.
there we go. He presented something on the side stage. Where is it? Best... Not best indie, best debut indie. Adding an S there for... Side stage. Okay.
I feel as free as a cuckoo. Yeah!
All
Oh,
right,
wait,
the
no.
great Gonzo.
Oh, whatever.
Thank you, Gonzo. And now to the
That's
top
kinda
of
weird.
hand. The Game Award goes to...
It's probably because of setting up a Muppet sort of thing. So which one is Cocoon? I actually don't know that game. When Pizza House Tower came out, a lot of people were raving about that because it was essentially Wario. But I do not know Cocoon.
But they wanted us to pass along their thanks for everyone who played and voted for Cocoon. And to Yeppy, Mads, and Jakob, and everyone at the team at Geometric, thank you so much for being such a wonderful partner on this game. Thank you.
The Geometric team also wanted to thank they were honored to be nominated.
Oh, that was awkward. Yeah, two people wanted to say something. Applause.
What you guys do next. Thank you.
Later tonight, we'll announce the best mobile game of 2023. But which title are you most excited to see go mobile?
There's a third stage. I just realized that's a third stage. There's a side stage and a third stage with her. Or was that like supposed to be the backstage?
World premiere.
Yo, yo.
That was Rings from Sonic. Is this Jet Set Radio? Is this Sega? That's Crazy Taxi. At the very least, it's Sega.
Really? Of course I did.
Sega. Shinobi. That's the arcade machine. That's a new... Oh, what? Okay, so a new Jet Set. And... okay, it's more than that. Are they announcing 5 remakes? That's crazy text. What the... Is this a compilation, or are they remaking 5? Okay. Dreamcast era games. I did not expect that. Why port Dreamcast over to Steam when you could just remake all of them? Why?
One trailer, so many memories for all of us. All of those are first of the many brand new games in development and set for release over the next several years. Thanks to Sega for that truly incredible announcement. All right, well, this next trailer will be something Dragon Ball fans have been waiting to hear about for a while. Here we go.
That's okay. Okay. That happened. That happened. It's over 9,000. So, a new fighting game, Budokai Tenkaichi. Well, how do you pronounce it? Tenkaichi. Shake the earth. Break the heavens. Oh, it's probably going to feature all the super stuff, isn't it? It's not even called okay. Sparking Zero. Ooh. It's something scary. Super massively scary. Oh, that was... Okay. I didn't mean to do that pun. From the world of Dead by Daylight. Oh, okay. Is this another one? So is that, I don't know that song. I don't know this song. I recognize the one during the Fortnite thing. It's an old song. But am I just gonna add tally marks to all of these? I suppose I could say I like the style of the trailer, but horror games are still... I didn't even know who that was. Frank Stone. It's like, it's just not a thing for me. Like, I consume very limited amounts of horror, so...
That's right, two huge names in the horror genre, Dead by Daylight and Supermassive Games, are coming together for a brand new single-player experience, the casting of Frank Stone. Now, tonight we're showing you lots of new worlds, but now it's time to return to a world we haven't seen in quite some time.
What's this? I feel like I should recognize this music. I feel like I should recognize this music. Is this Seiken Densetsu? Is this Seiken Densetsu? Mana? It's a new Mana game. Oh, I wonder if they used Trials of Mana remake as the basis, as a pitch for this. I know that it's like, oh, I guess the final one, but I'm still making a tick mark here because I successfully guessed it with no context. I always enjoy it when I successfully guess something with no context, and it's like, okay, that's a new Mana game. That is an instant wish listing for me. Especially if it's a continuation of the Trials of Mana, Visions of Mana. Okay. Especially if it's a continuation of the Trials of Mana combat system.
It is said that time marches to the beat of a drum. A fleeting moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm. And a lifetime can pass in the blink of an eye for anyone embracing its bitter end. The only thing we know for sure is that time marches forward.
Even if we are apart, still we are one.
Without hesitation, without remorse.
Oh, that's interesting. That's feels like it was sort of inspired from Ghost of Tsushima. That little hookshot jump. I'm guessing this is like perhaps another Neo.
How many mountains must you move to alter the river below?
Let us not forget the pain of Master Shoin and the countless others who have suffered. As the smoke rises, so shall we.
Ronin. Okay. Rise of the Ronin.
Rumor is, a village will sacrifice their partner for duty. So which of you will do the deed?
Samurai era with revolvers. That's Okay. So this is gonna be
That's Rise of the Ronin coming to PlayStation 2024.
so
Now it is time to
so kind
announce
of
winners
mid
in a
to
number
late
of other
19th century, because the revolver was invented in the mid 19th century.
Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Dead Island 2. Ghost Runner 2.
Best
Hi-Fi
action
Rush,
game
and
on the
Remnant 2.
side
And the
stage.
Game Award goes to Armored Core 6.
Of course, AC wins.
Congratulations from
It'd be a shame if it didn't.
for Best Art Direction.
Best art direction.
Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Alan Wake 2.
Yep, that's another one. That's another one. I actually would have said Hi-Fi Rush.
Gran Turismo 7,
They're rushing through it.
Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village VR
Best
mode,
VR AR.
and the Game Award goes to Resident Evil Village VR mode. Congratulations to Capcom. Now your nominees for
Best mobile game. They're rushing through
Fantasy
it.
7, Ever Crisis. Honkai
Where is it?
Star Rail,
It's here.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil. And the Game Award goes to
Why is Terra Nil there?
Honkai Star Rail. Congratulations, Hoyoverse.
Oh.
We have much more Game Awards to come, including the first ever performance by the old gods
Yep,
of
so that's negated. Hoyoverse actually won something.
biggest game announcements are still to come. But right now, we'd like you to meet one of tonight's nominees for Best Debut Indie Game, who's also part of the newly inducted class presented by
This is harsh, isn't it? This is harsh.
My name is Abhi. In India.
Oh yeah, that's what it's called, Future Class, the community focusing. So I wonder if there's gonna be awkward clapping.
It was a whole new world for me. For many South Asian families.
That said, this is an excuse for me to go to the bathroom.
Also a way of expressing affection and all the things that they cannot say. Minba is a narrative cooking game that tells the story of an Indian mother who moves to Canada in the late 1980s. It's a story about love, loss, and family. The more local you are, the more international you become. Everybody who's played the game is able to put something from their lives into it in ways that I wouldn't have expected.
We want you. Are you meant for better things?
I can save someone with this.
Lonely? Lost? Poor?
And it's still stuck. And it's featuring. Oh yeah, this is another one that I thought felt rude last year, wasn't it? It's just featuring streamers and their streamer footage, even though I'm actually also streaming, and it's like, okay, that's kind of awkward because like I'm already like going through a lot of like showing a lot of like sponsors and stuff because of the Game Awards, and it's like I don't want to like show them off as well. Yeah, so this is another tick. It's another ad break. I feel like marking this as another one. And there's a surprising amount of emphasis on horror, isn't there? I probably should not have walked away from this stream at this time. Wow, that's a lot of horror. Oh, that's why I was showing so many. It was just a trailer for Outlast. How many bio breaks have I had already? I had 2. Ooh.
Okay, welcome back to
Nicotine PSA. Oh, but that's I already won one. Like that's.
He's been a huge supporter
I already struck that out though. So, oh, you already won one.
And tonight, I am so honored to share this latest update with you on his upcoming project. Here we go.
Hideo Kojima. Here we go. Here we go.
Purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started bending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started bending and quacking.
Wait a minute. Are the subtitlers just giving up? The subtitlers are just giving up. Wait, no, not subtitles. The stenographer or the live caption. they're just giving up. He's just writing nonsense now. Because I think those being transcribed live. OD. Using Unreal Engine and MetaHuman. What's interesting about this is that I think they were just using raw reproduced footage from their head capture setup, because it was kind of cut off below the neck in a very specific place, and I believe that's a particular sign of them doing the face capture.
Please welcome the visionary game developer
Red shoes. This is essentially them doing PT, isn't it? Like, this is going to be the conceptual continuation of him doing a horror game. That's what I bet it is.
Thank you, Jeff. 10回目となる記念すべきこの TGA で、新作のゲーム OD、発表できて非常に嬉しいです。
1.5 hours to go.
ソフィア・リリスと、ハンター・シェーファーとウドキヤさんが出演されます。はい。
I'm really glad to be at the 10th Game Awards. Really happy to show the new title OD, and this title will feature main role Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier.
I think we all want to know more, of course. What kind of game are you making, Mr. Kojima?
僕は誰もがやったこともないような、斬新なことに挑戦することを非常に大好きなんですけども、Xbox ゲームスタジオの力を借りまして、
So they're collaborating with Xbox Game Studios.
全く新しい、ユニークで尖ったゲームっていうのを今作っています。
That or my Japanese is wrong.
今までないものなんで、言葉で説明はしにくいんですけども、これもちろんゲームです。遊んで楽しめるゲームなんですけども、ある種映画でもあって、さらに、
Speaking Japanese.
メディアになるかもしれないという可能性を秘めたものです。
So I really like to always challenge new things, groundbreaking things, and that's my kind of rule. But this one, with help of Xbox Game Studios and using their cloud gaming technology, I'm kind of doing this together. But it's really to make immersive and also something that no one has seen before is what I'm trying to do. And it is a game, don't get me wrong, but it's at the same time a movie, but
it is a game.
A new form of media.
Well, we can't wait to learn more about what you're working on.
Yeah, he just had to just emphasize that, huh?
Is there somebody else at the door?
It's celebrity.
Everyone, please welcome Jordan Peele to the Kojimaverse.
There is something very important here about the color red, I think.
What's up? How's it going? Oh my God, Jordan, welcome to the Game Awards. What a fun surprise. I know you're a big fan of Hideo's games, right?
A huge fan of Hideo. This man is an icon. And I can say from the first moment I played Metal Gear Solid 2, I knew I was experiencing the work of an artist whose craft just hits different. And he's been an inspiration to me, and the opportunity to collaborate with him is truly incredible. In my films, I'm always trying to maximize the immersion, put the audience into the main character's shoes. Hideo is the master of this, and he does it on a whole nubba level. And what he's cooking up here is completely immersive, utterly terrifying, and I am absolutely honored to be collaborating with the GOAT. Let's go!
Two goats working together. Hideo, I want to ask you, how are you collaborating with Jordan? Tell us about it.
ジョーダンは天才と評価される数少ないクリエイターの一人で、僕はもう彼の大ファンだったんです。で、お会いして非常に気が合うので、もう最初に会った時から、昔からの知り合いみたいな、幼なじみみたいな感じで、僕は映画を見て育ってゲームを作っています。で、ジョーダンは、ゲームを、遊びながら育って映画を作ってるんで、この2人が一緒にコラボするの非常に面白いかなというので、ジョーダンと一緒にものを作り出しました。
Well, Jordan is one of those genius, and I've been a big fan of him. And when I met him, I felt like we were friends from the past. We get on very well. We like things that we both like, and we're really happy, and we wanted to collaborate something.
I feel like I've heard that before. It's like we became fast friends with Hideo.
Watching movies, and I'm a game creator now. Jordan grew up playing games, and he's a movie director now. So this two collaboration will be really awesome. So that's why I wanted to do something together with
There's something poetic about that. Growing up watching movies and now making games, and growing up playing games and now making movies. I suppose you could say it is like a dream collaboration.
人たちと、参加が予定されてます。で、それぞれの恐怖っていうのの焦点を当ててもらってストーリーテリングしてもらうと予定です。で、ここではそのメンバーを紹介できませんけども、非常に豪華な夫人というか巨匠たちの集まりなんで、僕はその彼らを集めてアベンジャーズと呼んでます。ぜひ楽しみにしてください。
So what I could say right now is that I'm kind of it's not just Jordan. I have other creative collaborative partners with me on board on this project. I can't really say who they are right now, but I tell you, they are the legends.
It's
and they're going to be
a little
amazing.
bit like the Avengers.
I actually call them the Avengers.
Well, the door's closed for now, so no more
Okay.
special tests, but it's going to be amazing.
That just raises my curiosity even further.
Building here is unlike any other game. It is going to be crazy. That's it.
We cannot wait to learn more. Hideo Kojima, Jordan Peele, thank you so much, guys. All right, it's time for another game announcement. This one's 65 million years in the making.
Dinosaur game? If it's 65 million.
Off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular.
Jurassic Park, okay.
For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't allowed.
It's not licensed music, but it is still the Jurassic Park scene, so I feel like I'm gonna take that. And it is an actual blockbuster movie this time. Or blockbuster. It's not blockbuster game movie / movie, it's blockbuster game movie. Or movie game. Recreating the scenes from the first movie. So it's another one of those games that kind of fills in the gaps, like it's spaced between two movies, because this is straight after the first one. It's kind of like Ghostbusters, I want to say, the Ghostbusters game. It's kind of like like
Is anyone there?
a Ghostbusters 3. Although I guess that's not really between two movies. Wow, it's been a while since I've streamed, haven't I? Because my throat's actually going hoarse. It's been nearly 2 hours, and I've barely spoken, I feel like. It seems to be a recurring problem now, with the handful of streams I've done. And oh, it's actually a first-person game. Consider my interest piqued.
Please welcome Grammy Award-winning producer, Zed.
Hello everybody, I'm honored to be here tonight to present the award for Best Audio Design. Sound is an often overlooked but crucial aspect of game
Best
development.
audio.
It's what brings games to life, creating
What is that now?
immersive worlds we
16?
love to explore. It's the eerie
For some
voices
reason I'm
of
recording the
forest,
order.
the echoes inside an abandoned spacecraft, or the satisfying sound of shooting a web. This year we've seen some incredible examples of audio design in games as talented sound designers have pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Here are the nominees.
Best audio design.
I'm certain it has to be either Hi-Fi Rush or I don't know, Zelda. Is Zelda a nominee? No, it's not.
And the
And
Game Award goes to
there's a remake here as well.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yes, Hi-Fi Rush. Okay. So, Alan Wake 2 did not win. Good. I still haven't even actually taken a close look at that game, but like that, if it didn't win, like you can just tell just by like looking at the footage of it. It's like, yeah, this is a game that exudes style.
制作をサポートしてくださった皆様、また作品を応援していただいた皆様に心より感謝いたします。本当にありがとうございます。
Just a quick translation. Thank you for this amazing award. It's so glad that the work that
It's a cue card. It's not even. He's not even like. He just took a cue card. Okay, like.
And from myself, thank you to our
It's
family,
a bit of a
friends,
different style from the other interpreters that usually go on stage. That's kind of become a standard thing over the years of these things. So.
Most of all, to the team at Tango for taking such a wild idea and making it a reality. Thank you so much.
Also, a little bit of awkwardness there when he said the words quick translation, because it's like, no, that's not really what an interpreter is supposed to do. You're not supposed to insert a little bit of that.
Already check out the Game Awards Island in Fortnite. It's been updated with new trophies tonight to collect. Fortnite is expanding into a full-on platform with tons of new experiences beyond Battle Royale. Earlier today, Lego Fortnite launched, and on Saturday,
Since I'm doing the bingo card this year, it's really giving me more ideas.
team at Psyonix
So, like,
behind Rocket League delivers Rocket Racing. Here's your first look.
so awkward interpreter. So, Fortnite Rocket League Racing or something. Okay. Just more trailers. You know, when it comes to the number of categories and then rushing through it, I don't know if there's like a legitimate solution to Rocket Racing. Yeah. It's not a collab with Rocket League. Okay. That or it is. But yeah, look, I don't know if there's like an easy solution. It's like either you reduce the number of awards or you rush through a certain number of them. I guess with the Emmys, like half of the awards aren't even given out on stage or even brought up. Like it just happens in a separate show. Or like a separate private dinner party.
You too want to be an immortal?
Oh, game science. This is Black Myth Wukong. And it's been dubbed.
Of course. Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks always win?
Because goodness without teeth punishes not. It only foments evil. Cleanse the world with blood and grow lotuses in it. That is your destiny.
A proper trailer.
Welcome, the Destined One.
The Destined One who doesn't even know what he's destined for?
This sounds like an excellent translation.
Is my kind destined for extermination?
You're driven by glory, not destiny.
So this is the face of the Destined One. It will fit me just as well.
Bathed in blood yet breathing.
So the key marker I'm looking for when it comes to a good dub is them actually speaking at a natural pace. Like that's one of the first red flags that the translation was kind of clunky, because a very common thing in anime, Japanese translated stuff, is that like they don't try to condense the phrasing, right? And it's a very difficult thing to do, but like the end result of not doing that is that they end up speaking too quickly to match the lip flaps and the length of the theme, or they pace their phrasing in a very stilted way, and it's a very easy mark on how much of the dubbing budget there was and translation budget. But in this, it's like they're saying their phrases slowly and with a kind of force to them, and it just feels like, yeah, this might be something that's translated well, which is very difficult for Chinese as well.
My Justice League will burn this earth down for me.
Flash, how do I stop this?
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
We can work with that.
Very Rocksteady. Justice League? Like Arkham Justice League or something? Whatever you want to call it.
He's the fastest man alive, according to all these girlfriends.
What was that one with 4 bat sidekicks? That ended up being kind of iffy at the end, wasn't it?
Squad, and joining me now are Rebecca and Megan from
I've never actually really been big on the Batman games. I do have a bunch of them, but I still haven't touched them after how many years now? So, yeah, there's just something about it that doesn't vibe with me.
Years for
So,
Warframe, so 10 years for you. We assumed we'd get a seniors discount of some time, just because our game is probably the oldest game here, maybe. But yeah,
Keeps going strong.
I know, it's because our community is so awesome, and we are going to be showing you the release date for our next major update for Warframe. So we do have a trailer for Warframe players around the world to watch, which is quite exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible ride, 10 years of just our incredible developers, our community just supporting us along the way. So if you're a Warframe fan and watching, we love you and thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy the
it's
next
just
update for
sponsorship
the wall.
stuff.
Oh yeah, thanks for having us back too. Devs at home, we love you guys.
All right, thanks, guys. Let's take a look.
For generations you've slept. No purpose. No call to wake you. But now
if I open my mouth too big, it'll show that I'm missing a bit of my tongue. At least that little picture. I didn't really extend the image far enough. The painting. So a little bit awkward there. I'm not even paying attention to this because I'm not interested. So I wonder what else. This bingo card has turned out to be something quite strange because I erased one because they just rushed through the esports. It's like, yeah. It's kind of cheating, isn't it?
There is so much more Game Awards ahead. You thought the surprises were done? Nope, there's lots coming. But while you're here, head to supergameawards.com through December 31st for a chance to win a trip for 4.
Oh, that's another one. Open to US residents only.
Studios Hollywood. Here's a look.
That's another one. That's another one. I know that there are limitations, like there might be contractual limitations taking place here, but it doesn't change the fact that that's one of the draws being taken away from me, you know? Like, there are so many promotions for watching this, it kind of feels ridiculous. Like, it feels ridiculous. It's like, win a Steam Deck every 10 minutes.
Universal Studios Hollywood.
Win tickets to Super Nintendo World. Yada yada yada. And this is probably an expansion pack for Starfield. Or DLC. Probably DLC. They wouldn't do an expansion pack. If it's just a trailer though, that'd be so disappointing. It's a masterpiece. No. I don't think so. The general reaction I've heard is that it's kind of par for the course. Like it is, even though it's a different setting, it is still fitting into the formulaic nature of. That's a lot of tens. That was just filler. That was pure filler. I didn't even announce anything. Okay.
Death to the dead. We have sworn to protect the living from the lingering death.
Keep the incarnate and the invisible separate.
To bring peace on errant souls.
Once their grip on this world is broken. Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
Life to the living. Death to the dead.
Life to the living. Death to the dead. Honoring my oath. Or sacrificing the living to bring you back. I'm not sure I can do this.
Honor your oath, or bring me back. But don't leave me like this.
I have no idea what this is. It feels kind of epic. I'm kind of seeing third-person combat. I have no idea.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency? I need the police. You need the police right away.
You ready?
Suspect down! Right is down!
Third-person SWAT game of some kind. That's not military. They have the word police on their helmets. And a lot of tactical movements there.
Drop the gun and let her go. I'm not going in!
With house With house raids.
So, are you ready?
Oh, it's a trailer for this? So it's coming out early access. Cool. Chance to win game stuff again. Yep, more, yeah, just more promotions, giveaways.
Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, Little Nightmares, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six are just some of the big titles coming to mobile in 2024. Head to the Game Awards on Twitch to vote for which title you want to win Google Play's own Play More award. Now, please welcome last year's winner of Games for Impact for the game As Dusk Falls, which is coming to PlayStation on March 7th and is available for pre-order tonight. Creative Director Caroline Marshall.
Games for Impact. Right. So they're probably going to present that next.
Bonsoir everyone. Winning last year was definitely a highlight of my 22 years in the industry. Games for Impact is one of the most important categories at the Game Awards. The games nominated this year offer unique and nuanced perspectives on topics that concern us all.
I wonder if they reviewed all of the speeches this time around.
They broaden our horizons, foster empathy, and connect us as humans. In a world torn apart by divisions and intolerance, this is one of the most essential powers of our medium. Here are the outstanding nominees.
Games for Impact.
What's that?
Legend says
17.
will reunite the peoples.
I probably should have thought about how to tag these better.
Make an impact?
Hi. I would like Terra Nil to win, personally. It's such an interesting RTS builder concept.
Chia!
Oh, Chia also works. Chia also works, yeah. The only issue with Chia is that... Wait, why is he accepting it?
I accept this award on behalf of developer ourselves, who cannot be here, but I got a message from Phil Clifford.
I never thought I'd actually see Shuhei Yoshida again. I guess that's what is he doing now if he's not at Sony?
Kepler and Sony for believing in this crazy project. And the entire
Or maybe he is still at Sony.
Who championed and embraced cheer all along. Thank you, merci, Oleti.
Now the only issue is this, is that I don't think Chia, it's still not out on Steam. Like, I remember seeing it last year and I was like, oh, that's an interesting concept. Wishlist that. Nope, Epic Game Store and consoles.
Hello! I'm Abu Bakr Salim. I'm mainly known for my acting work in Raised by Wolves and Assassin's Creed Origins. But, that is not why I'm here. Oh, okay.
Maybe that is why he's here?
This is crazy, man. I mean, I remember watching the Game Awards when I was younger, so being up here now is like...
Is he going off script? Why is he mentioning... Okay.
Look, I've loved games all my life. I mean, I played them all my life, man, from Kingdom Hearts, Gary's Mod.
There's some interesting... Golden Sun! Oh, there's some interesting name drop.
It started with my dad, right? He got me into them. He understood, you know, that games are an art form. You know, it's a great space.
He's someone... Is he someone from my generation? Oh man, I'm old now, aren't I?
What? I'm still figuring it out. But 4 years ago, I decided that I needed to try and process my grief in a way that felt true to me and him. So I took the biggest risks of my life, and through everything that I had in making a game, a piece of art that honored him, an ode to the people we have loved and lost. So the reason I'm here tonight is because with the love and support of a lot of people here, I'm going to take another big risk, and I'm going to show you what we've been building. You know, I'm going to offer you this game, a game from my old man. I hope you like it.
He speaks from the heart.
Every story begins at the end of another. Each story carries with it
Is that Wakanda?
those that came before. My Baba, my father, your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kenzera. Here, I seek my father's return.
It can't be Wakanda. This is not Marvel. So, passion project with... Ooh, that's an interesting platforming system with air dashing. When's the last time I've seen air dashing and kind of gimmicky air dashing?
I cannot stop. I will not stop. Kalunga, God of Death, hear my plea. Kalunga, God of Death, come to me.
Show me you are ready.
I'm not sure what to make of this, because it feels like a very African culture. Nah, Africa's a continent. Like, very Central or West... I don't really know much about Central or West African culture, actually. I also had a very strange vibe of, like, old school platformers there, like a little bit of Mega Man. I'm not really sure what to think of it. Ooh, I'll just have to, like... That's one of those things where I put down as, like, look up later.
It's been 27 years, y'all. Why now?
I like how they actually stretched the 4:3 ratio of the VCR into 16:9. Like, that was a distorted image of a VCR input. Like, they didn't extend the size, they just stretched the 4:3 image.
Now we have a world premiere new look at a game based on an ongoing franchise of 18
Has there been another award lately? It's
This entirely in-engine trailer shows off the blend between cartoon 3D graphics
it's still like
and hardcore action. This
another 45 minutes.
Berserker.
Okay, so another spin-off. I guess these guys are also throwing their hat in the ring for single-player spin-offs of a free-to-play game. Like League of Legends has all of those spin-offs. Fortnite's also throwing their hat in the ring now with Lego collab. That thing they showed at the beginning. And now Dungeon Fighter. Jeez. I can't even remember when I played that. I think I played it like once, and then I didn't like it because it was I think it was the keyboard controls or something. But, yeah.
This is no ordinary ghost. You'll have to risk your life.
It's a fairly interesting blend of relatively realistic environmental graphics with semi-cel shaded characters. Oh right, it's an excellent game, right?
Looks good, right? All right, now it's time for our first performance by the Game Awards Orchestra. This one, though, is a little bit of a
Isn't there
twist.
only
They're about to
45
play
minutes
music
left?
from an upcoming game that no one has heard yet. You might call it one of those world premieres, and this is a special one. It's written by one of the greatest video game composers of all time, the legendary Nobuo Uematsu. Here is the Game Awards Orchestra, led by Lauren Balfe, with lead vocals
So they're
from
revealing
Lauren
a
Allred,
game by playing the
theme song
music.
from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Enjoy.
Oh, I thought it was going to be something special. It's Final Fantasy. Still, revealing the theme song. So this is like a spin-off of Eiri's theme, maybe. So she can sing. Okay. Why does that singer look familiar? I'm not entirely sure who that is. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Oh hey, look at that, there's the release date in the background, and the camera's not focusing on it. Coming out next year sometime. Oh well. I'll learn about the release date later.
What an absolutely beautiful song from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is nominated for Most Anticipated Game tonight. Thank you to Lauren Allred and Maestro Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra. They will be back later to pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees.
Yes, it was just deja vu. That's not something that's not someone I recognize, the singer.
For Final Fantasy fans.
And now they're gonna reveal something else.
That's set in stone. Or so they'll tell you, dearie. Because the future has the power to change anything.
Is this another shock reveal of Final Fantasy something?
Strap in, Newty. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
What? Apex. That's Apex Final Fantasy VII? okay. That's a weird mix. I guess some people are gonna be fans of that. I think I only recognized that that ninja girl in black on the left. That was how I recognized it was Apex. She was a character from the beginning when Apex first came out. But okay.
Thank you so much for that incredible announcement. Now it's time to
Yeah.
announce the winners of
So,
a few more awards as
that
selected
happened.
by the fans and our voting jury. In the category of Best Score and Music, the nominees are Alan Wake 2,
Ooh,
Baldur's Gate 3,
it's
Final
another
Fantasy
one.
16, Hi-Fi Rush, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Final Fantasy 16. So, congratulations. Here are the
All right,
nominees for
cool.
Best
Neither Baldur's Gate or Alan Wake 1.
Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. And the Game Award goes to Sea of Stars. Congrats, Sabotage. Here are the nominees for Best Community Support.
Best community
Baldur's Gate
support.
3, Cyberpunk 2077,
Dave the Diver did
Destiny
not
2,
win.
Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Congratulations, Larian.
Oh, it lost best community support a third time in a row. Oh,
Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. And the Game Award this year goes to...
I'm not keeping up with these. He's going through them too fast.
Congrats, Capcom.
So,
All right.
most anxious. Oh, didn't he just mention that?
This year were Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. And the Game Award this year goes to
This is even better because like it's not 3. He's going through 5.
All right. Well, it's been 8 months since the release of Honkai Star Rail, a winner tonight for Best Mobile
Just
Game.
amazing.
Space Fantasy
That is
RPG
amazing.
with Myths and
So
Legends is set for more intergalactic expeditions in 2024.
that
And tonight we have an exclusive look
that is
at
just
Penokane,
that just feels so
the next
ridiculous.
destination.
That was gonna be like No Man's Sky losing the same nomination category for 3rd year in a row. That was actually gonna be like one of the least likely category the things on the bingo card that I thought was gonna happen, and then, like it actually happened. Wow, that is such an amazing snub. Oh, that is such an amazing snub.
But they are only a beginning.
So how many? There's gonna be another run of them, aren't there? So there's probably gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're probably gonna do another run of like 5 more categories or something. Because oh jeez, this feels so odd. It's just.
The path of the Trailblade will continue. Perhaps on one of these pages, I'll appear in your story too.
Welcome.
That is just wow.
May I ask your name? Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
A nominee tonight for Best Mobile Game, Monster Hunter Now is the new mobile game from Niantic and Capcom. Like all Niantic's games, Monster Hunter Now is played in the real world, and tonight they have a special in-game event going on right now with new monsters, new weapons, and special free game
That just feels
items for new players
so
to join the hunt. It's available now for
ridiculous.
iPhone and Android, so check it out, Monster Hunter Now. Coming up, we've got an exclusive new look at the new Fallout series. We'll be right back.
Oh, okay. They're finally gonna show. Oh wait, no, TV show, not a new game. Okay. So this is probably another ad break time. And the ads are still running. Okay, so what's left that needs to happen? So there is about 45 minutes left in the show. There needs to be a big promotional segment for the adaptations, which is probably going to happen. And then they're probably going to do like another rush with categories. Every single time that happens, it feels like they're just like, are they doing this award seriously? Oh, I also have not actually seen. I saw like one future class focus, and that was it. And then after that, it was like nothing. So that's a weird one. Also, if I remake 1, I didn't notice. I think it might have only been Resident Evil 4. But I actually don't know.
Here at the Game Awards, and that was a new look at Skull and Bones from Ubisoft, which is coming out on February 16th. I'm happy to announce that players can register now for the upcoming.
I'm just gonna draw an infinity sign here.
15th to 18th on all platforms. And now it's time for the announcement of the next game from the studio that won Best Game Direction in 2021.
Okay, so Arcane Lion. So it's not Elder Scrolls, it's not Fallout, it's just some like maybe Evil Within 3.
Turn that shit up.
Jeez, pay attention when you're using a straight razor. Come on.
Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now.
Oh wait, is this vampire game or is this Blade? I said that right as the logo came up. Okay. Okay.
There you go. Joining me now are Tinka Bakama from Arcane Leon.
Well, that happened.
Roseman from Marvel to tell us how did this come together, guys?
Well, Jeff, let me tell you, the secret superpower of Marvel Games is our constant focus on bringing together world-class talent with the fan-favorite characters that they love. Now, we are huge fans of Arcane Leon, not only because of the story-rich games they create with
Arcane Leon? So it's not Lion, it's Leon.
passion.
Okay.
And that's why, on Blade's 50th anniversary, we are so honored to announce this true Marvel team-up.
Yes, and after Dishonored and Deathloop, our first order of business was to make another very arcane game, but with a title that is easier to say in a French accent. And when we had, when Sébastien Mitton and I...
A title that's easier to say in French. I suppose that is an appealing reason to do Blade.
On a superhero that we both love.
And we ate it up. I mean, the arcane touch fits Blade.
There's also going to be that Blade movie.
And I mean,
At some point. I don't think there's even a trailer for it. We just know that it's going to happen.
Game, single player, where you get to play Blade your way. For true believers, it's a dream come true.
Very excited to learn more. Dinga, why this character?
Well, he's the Daywalker. Eric Brooks is half man, half vampire, torn between the warm society of the living and the rushing power of the undead. And as a kid of mixed origins, his dual heritage resonated with me. So yes, it is a dream to be making a game about Blade in Paris, my hometown. Well, if my hometown was walled in, and we shared
get on with it.
invaders that come out as soon as the sun goes down, ça serait un petit peu la merde quand même.
Get on with it.
Anything else you can tell us about the game? I know it's pretty early, right?
I can tell you one thing.
Okay.
The entire team at Arcane Lyon is, pouring so much love into this immersive third-person action-adventure set in the heart of Paris. So please sit back.
Yeah,
Let us cook.
they're even doing it on the side stage. Like,
Whoa. Stunts too. Digga Bell, thank you very much, guys. Great announcement. All right, awesome. Thanks, Digga. All right. Now please welcome the star of
the
Twisted
captioner
Metal and
didn't try
nominated
to
tonight for Best
transcribe
Adaptation,
Boku.
Anthony Mackie.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Everybody gave up. You guys didn't. Hey, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched Twisted Metal on Peacock. And, hey, I have one thing to do before I get on to the award I'm supposed to represent.
So this is like
okay?
technically... I'm just putting a half tick that because
okay, all right. I know
Peacock is US only, so I have no idea where to even watch Twisted Metal.
Now, no one knows this yet,
So
you three guys and everybody else is going to be the first. Because of our incredible fans, Twisted Metal is coming back for season 2 on Peacock.
oh, I just realized I already got bingo for easy
Everybody get your motor revving.
because of the free thing. So,
You look great. You guys see this section right here? You guys look great. Keep it going, baby. I don't trust this dude, but y'all look great. Don't you yell at me. I love you more. I love you. What is wrong with y'all?
this is such a mess of a bingo card, isn't it?
Love you too. I see you. I see you. Shut up. Okay.
Get on with it.
The best games are like living
Oh, come on.
constantly expanding with new content.
Did best game direction win? I already lost track there.
And that's what this
I think it already won.
Best ongoing game recognizes. The games that continue to
Or did it
deliver
not?
fresh experiences for their loyal
Best
community.
ongoing game.
Here are the nominees.
Best ongoing game.
I don't even know why I'm numbering these. Like, I just want to know what order they were presented in. Like, there probably was a better way to do it. What am I at now? Like 23? And I think I just passed over game direction without paying attention.
Okay, I get so many cool points with my sons for this
It would be
moment.
nice for Cyberpunk to win. They actually dropped their 2.1 update just a couple days ago.
The Game Award goes to... Shut up. Shut up. Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah. That's so nice. That's so nice. They worked so hard. I still think their initial reputation, like, there were issues, but I think it was still extremely harsh, like overly harsh. But it's
What a journey.
like they've really gone far and beyond, because they did the 2.0 update with Phantom Liberty and they said that would be the end of it, and now they just dropped the 2.1 with
to 2.0 Phantom Liberty, and now the Ultimate Edition.
like on-foot radio and a transport system. So they added 2 of the most popular mods.
Stories that impact, worlds that are immersive. You know, the world being immersive, and of course the gameplay just being fun as hell. This is exciting. Team, we accept this on behalf of hundreds of people who put their hearts and souls in it. The two of us here. Please, Saskia, including this guy here. Please, say something.
And I mean, I have to include here our amazing players. They've been with us throughout the whole journey, gave us feedback, made funny memes, videos, you know, wrote posts on Twitter, on Reddit. It was amazing, you know, to see the reception of the players when they were actually getting all of those updates. Just recently we shipped update 2.1 for Cyberpunk 2077.
It sounds like the sound mixer just remembered he was supposed to add music.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. Our next guest has worked on some truly memorable games over the past 20 years, like GTA 5, Bully, Need for Speed Underground, and the Red Dead Redemption series. Now he leads a new studio, Lightspeed LA. Steve C. Martin is here to unveil a brand new project.
More video game features.
You here. You showed this to me earlier this year.
And he's on the side stage again.
Be here, so thanks for having us. Over the past few years at Lightspeed LA, myself and a remarkable team of over 200 talented, diverse industry veterans and fresh new talent have been in deep development on a fully original AAA futuristic open world game. Tonight, we're really excited.
This could be anything then.
A sneak peek.
It's completely blind.
I'm seriously, I'm so excited to share so much more with you in the future. But for now, I hope you all enjoy this first taste.
Amazing. Let's take a look, Steve. Here we go.
Tear it open.
Robot SWAT. I mean, that's already an appealing visual. That is actually like a bit of a horrifying visual, huh? And they may have authority to kill. Oh no, it's just another robot.
The demon is here.
Oh, do I see P90s? Wait, no. They kinda look like the Ghost in the Shell style P90 copy. Because that's a... What the...
Follow me.
This cannot be Ghost in the Shell, but it is very clearly inspired. Because they said it was original IP. Torrygate.
Lift your head. Now open your eyes, slowly.
I just don't know how to process that. Because it very much felt like
Take a breath and look around.
it was very heavily inspired from Ghost in the Shell. Like, almost directly. What is this? Warframe? The color correction and the color palette kind of looks like Death Stranding with the grey overcast sky and the probably the same photogrammetry assets. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they use the same stuff.
I'll find you.
Like it's all mega scans, so. Oh, that is kind of a silly mirror. Like the last Sentinel, the first Descendant. Okay.
That was the first Descendant, which is launching the summer of 2024.
That had to have been deliberate.
Now we have a new look at Hoyoverse's next big game, Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy ARPG.
Oh wait, that's by Hoyoverse? Like I've heard that name a few times, and I was like,
Latest announcement right here at TGA.
I mean, there are actually like, yeah, this is kind of like a half one, isn't it? There's like there are trailers for it everywhere, but it won one, so. I mean, not as bad as last year. I feels like last year was quite bad. I have not touched any of their games, but one thing that I find commendable is their fairly consistent anime modeling. Like for the player characters, it's like they have a particular, well, I wouldn't say it's like a unique style to them, but they're very consistent in creating this like just anime girl character that's kind of become a generic style now, but they're consistent in making it well, so that is like the best compliment I can give to them, I guess. So. Gundam? Or, I mean, it's a mech game. Wait a minute, that feels a bit like Armored Core. And yet I saw some Chinese interface parts. Is this an Armored Core clone? Huh. That's straight up Armored Core. Don't tell me this is also by Hoyoverse. Mecha Break. Amazing Sea Sun. That's not Hoyoverse. But I think that's Chinese.
This looks amazing.
Ray tracing is beautiful. Yeah, it's super real.
What do you think's powering your gaming?
Like a 4090?
40 series? You're actually playing on a Chromebook Plus.
Wow.
Streaming on GeForce Now. Oh. What the heck? Oh my god.
I would never have guessed that.
I might have to look into getting a new Chromebook.
Okay. Streaming gaming's making, what is it, like its 5th comeback?
It's turning against us. As we battle against the bugs, the automaton threat grows more menacing by the day. We need valiant soldiers.
What the hell was that? Like that was clearly taking a lot of cues from Armored Core.
And democracy.
Helldivers. I recognize that logo. I think.
Use the galaxy's most advanced weaponry. Fight alongside a squad worth dying for. Join the Helldivers. Join the fight for freedom and live.
I wonder if they're gonna go overtime again. Like, come on, they did a dress rehearsal 2 days ago. Like, there's 25 minutes left.
My honor is my life.
What is your craft?
My honor is my life. My life for ire.
What is your
That's StarCraft though, so.
My pledge is eternal service.
At least it's very far away. I'm gonna forget about that. Not into Warhammer anyway, so.
Okay, now we have a special surprise for you. Live and exclusively here at the Game Awards.
Welcome, welcome, welcome
I am your host, Warlindor, and I present to you the Old Gods of Asgard featuring that best-selling writer Alan Wake. This is Herald of Darkness.
Right, so they still need to do the Game of the Year concert as well. If you need to go to the bathroom, this is another point where you do it. So I'm taking a few notes here on the side, haven't I? I didn't expect to take notes on the side, but like these are essentially like different ideas on like what I kind of missed out on the bingo card that I was surprised though. So extra ideas. I totally should have called something winning in the pre-show, but like that was really a given. That's the difficult thing. It's like, yeah, it's something I did actually expect though was a celebrity coming up and they just insert a quip saying, oh, you know, like I don't really know much about video games, because that was something that did happen several times over the years, and it just makes the whole thing awkward because it's like, yeah, I'm presenting this, I don't really know what's going on. They don't say they were paid to be here because that would be definitely unprofessional, but yeah, it's just awkward. So do. It's just, I'm just sitting back and chilling, like. Oh, you can see how he's struggling to not rip that suit. He's not really he's not really moving that much. We've even got the flames. How many categories did Alan Wake? Let's see. I think it was like 5 or 6 categories, and I'm like, they just go through it at a blistering pace.
The fabulous Poets of the Fall performing in the role of Old Gods of Asgard. Thank you to the band, Sam Lake, Remedy, Epic, the cast, and everyone involved to bring that performance to life, something you will only see right here on the Game Awards. Now it's time for an update on a game we announced back at TGA in 2017.
Okay, come on. At least I have the air conditioning on. Okay, it's another game where my eyes are kind of glossing over.
Family of strangers. A strange family. We have lived 1,000 lives. We have died 1,000 times. Whoever we were before this
Let's see.
now as one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 different categories got a kind of snub. It always feels like it's a snub because like it's in the pre-show. Like that's where they shuffle off the ones where people don't care that hard. It's like all the esports and best family for some reason, and content creator.
Joining me now is Ulf from 10 Chambers. Crazy, that was 6
And
years
then
ago.
so
We
many
announced
were
that
on the
you
side
came out,
stage.
and that's the final chapter. You've
They're
got
doing
3
5 at a
events on
time.
Steam. Looks fantastic, but I think there's a little something more you're also working on.
It's
right?
just
Yeah,
weird.
First of all, I have to say thank you for having me again.
Of course.
And you delicious menu. This suit is fucking amazing. Yeah.
You look good too. Ulf.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
games
yeah.
look great. So.
Anyway, yeah, we're working on something new, and it's like a passion project, like all our projects are. And this
You were known
one,
for Payday, things like that. So back to some heist stuff.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're back to doing a heist game again, and it's sort of a sci-fi thing that I've been dreaming up since I was a kid, basically. And yeah, it's it
we
is
announce
what it
it
is.
to the world?
Yes, we should.
You've been working on this for a number of years.
Yes.
I'm so excited. It's finally time.
Thank you.
Check out the new game from Ulf and 10 Chambers. Here we go.
A new cooperative FPS.
Cancel the reservation.
Heist.
Reset the procedure.
Continued neuroprodding may severely damage the suspect.
Reset the procedure.
Yes, standing by.
Eject.
That's the wrong caption. It's reset, not we set.
Your subconscious was just spilling the beans about your recent
Reset
achievement
with.
history break. Let's
Hmm.
continue. What are you hoping to find in the Nexus Sentinels? You mother.
I'm really not sure how I would be able to like. It's like, on the one hand, yeah, it looks like an interesting concept, but on the other hand, it's also like, it's another co-op round-based dungeon crawl where like I guess I just never fell into it, like, because there's just so many different things and you have to learn the rules every single time. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, this time around you can see a lot of the queues with Payday though, because they're wearing masks. Maybe it was Unity, okay.
Working on it.
Is this the Surge? Because he's wearing a powered armor suit with exposed parts, which is a unique aesthetic. Like, it's not really done often, it's more like just weight support rather than full power armor. It could be something else, like, the Surge isn't the one that exclusively invented the idea, but it's a very low-tech thing. Low-tech with high-tech. So. Because you can see there, that's not full power armor. That's more like weight support armor, or just powered exoskeleton to be more precise.
Good to go?
Which is like, it's an interesting middle ground concept of power armor that hasn't really been explored much, but we are kind of starting to get into that with Exoborn. What is this? Never heard. That's out of nowhere.
That was Exoborn. I met with the team at Gamescom to take a look at that upcoming tactical open world extraction shooter. And the project is led by some of the creators of The Division. And besides facing other players and warring
The Division spin-off, okay. Or developer.
forces of nature, unlock the potential
Not spin-off, but
exo-rigs to help
same developers.
master the apocalypse, as they say. Much more is coming in 2024 on Exoborn. Now, please welcome the voice of Loki in Asgard's Wrath 2, one of the most ambitious and anticipated VR games yet, Matt Mercer.
Alright.
Hey there. I am so beyond excited to
Okay,
show
I'm
you
gonna
this
add
trailer
another
for our
idea here
Asgard's
of
Wrath 2.
overtime.
Working with the Sanzaru team and bringing Loki to life, it's just been absolutely amazing. And after playing Asgard's Wrath 2 as a lifelong gamer, I'm honestly blown away. So I'm honored to be a part of this franchise.
I need to do that
I want to
properly.
thank everyone
I
at
need to do
Sanzaru
those notes
Games,
properly later.
At Oculus Studios and MetaQuest. So, without further ado, let's enjoy the trailer for Asgard's Wrath 2.
Come on, there's like 10 minutes left in the show. It's gonna go overtime again, isn't it? It's gonna go overtime.
Bleed these lands dry.
Deny spirits their rightful passage.
Turn worlds to ash. You allowed Loki to deceive you. Now his chaos reigns. The universe demands a guardian.
I mean, it's a very exotic kind of
With each possession,
art style, I suppose.
you will grow stronger.
Oh, dutiful guardian, here to right your wrongs.
They're not doing any kind of camera stabilization for this cinematic trailer. This, Half-Life Alyx, one of the things they did right was probably the camera stabilization mode, only for trailer making and recordings. Because otherwise, like, your actual head is just too jittery. That kind of looked like there was stabilization.
Your fate is mine.
Free when you buy Metacast 3. Okay.
Foolish mortals, oblivious to the chaos that awaits you just outside. I'll see you sooner than you think.
It's been an amazing year, not just for games, but for adaptations of the games we love. Right now, we have an exclusive look at the highly anticipated new series, Fallout.
Right, that's
Oh. Hello there.
Am I gonna need to mute the stream? Gonna be something licensed again. Wait, didn't I already... it's just a cut of the same thing. It's the same trailer.
Well, you know what they say.
I remember seeing this trailer a few days ago, and the thing that stood out to me is that, yeah, it's just a shorter cut. It kind of felt like, I think I saw the observatory in Los Angeles, which meant that this is the new California Republic. Like, they're gonna be doing that.
What's up, y'all? I hope you don't mind. We brought a little extra security.
Thank you for having us.
And also, like, desert environment, cowboys, like, that was very much...
Our real honor tonight is that we hand out the award
Yeah.
for best adaptation.
Also still, like, having a bit of a vibe of old Fallout and references there, so...
Since our bosses are here.
What?
Yeah, there they are.
Oh! Jonathan, no, Mr. Howard.
Sketch, buddy. Yeah, but we should probably hurry this up. I don't think he can breathe in there.
Yeah, how you doing, big man? Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, so this year, video games and film and television were bigger and better than ever before.
Here are the nominees for Best Adaptation.
They're the stars of an upcoming adaptation. I think Edgerunners won last year, didn't they? I have no idea what number I'm up to now. 24. So, it definitely has to be the Super Mario Brothers movie. Like, if it's not, that's like just the sheer number of kids who have seen that, like outright making. Okay. I guess after winning like 10 or 15 nominations a few years ago, they just had to win another one. Okay.
All right. Okay, clock's ticking. Shout out to my partner in crime, Craig Mason, who's watching up in Canada, getting ready for season 2. Huge thank out to our Naughty Dog family. This wouldn't exist without all your incredible hard work. Big thanks to HBO and the support they've given us, and big thanks to our Last of Us community. None of this exists without you. Thank you so much.
How many are left?
We also want to thank our
There's
partners
like,
at Sony Pictures.
it's just gonna go over
Special
time
shout out
again.
to Carter Swan and the whole PlayStation Productions team and everyone at PlayStation. Thanks so much. Thank you.
And it's going into an ad break of all things. Is this Sandrock? Or something else? Or, no, it's not, no it's not. Is it? Do I have that game somewhere? Talia. Oh, okay. Free on Switch. It's another one of those mashup of everything games like Craftopia, isn't it? Oh, there's finally another future class thing.
Struggling with who I was, what my place was. I took a lot of that anxiety and put it into making games.
So, I'll need to like go back through
especially as I've gotten
the VOD, but I swear I've actually missed out on ticking off Best Game Direction.
Hindsight is a narrative exploration game which spans the life of a woman named Mary. Is taking a core of something that happened in my life, keeping that and fictionalizing the rest of it. Whenever someone tells me that they
Get
cried
to the,
from something
get
that
to
I've
the,
made,
come
it's always when
on.
people cry is where I
Like,
feel,
like,
yes, I wanna keep
it happened last year as well. This is where it's like I am actually genuinely uncomfortable. I said this last year as well, and it's like, oh cool, No Man's Sky. And it's like, doing the half-hour pre-show to turn 2.5 hours into 3, or to make 3 hours to be officially 2.5 hours, that's one thing. But just straight up going overtime as well. Because like in the PR materials, they did say it's like I can't even remember where it was. I think I lost the document somewhere, but in the PR materials it said like 30-minute pre-show, 2.5-hour show. So, you know, allot time for that. It's nice that there is a trailer for this though, even though it lost that nomination again. Like, it's even on Switch now. And I'm fairly certain it has parity. 10 years. 10 years of No Man's Sky. And it's still going. With a new space station. What are they showing off?
That right there was No Man's Sky, a game we announced 10 years ago with this guy right here, Sean Murray. Sean, looks like the content keeps rolling in 2024. But what does the next decade look like for Hello Games?
Well, to start with, next year is going to be a really big year for No Man's Sky. Like you said, I've been working on it for 10 years now, and I still really love it, still really enjoy it. But what people don't know is that for the last 5 years, we've been working on something new.
Another game.
Yeah, something very different, something maybe more ambitious.
Okay.
You know,
Here we go.
Okay.
Tell us a bit about it, Sean.
Well, for No Man's Sky, we generated a whole universe of kind of sparse, alien-looking planets, and that wasn't easy, you know, it was hard, but there is something that's much harder that we wanted to do.
What are they?
For our new game, we wanted to create an Earth, you know, something as varied, a planet that is...
So an actual... So they're going smaller, but with more procedural generation of the planet. Because all of the planets in No Man's Sky, they're actually single biome. Once you explore like a square kilometer, it's more or less just the same. Like, it's very repetitive, and the more you keep going, like, you can pretty much just get everything off it on a single planet.
Yeah, I mean, the first real open world, right? Something without boundaries. And we're going to let everyone play in it together. It's, you know, a place where people can live out their sort of adventures together.
Well, we can't wait to take a look at it. We have anything tonight or future? Or?
Yeah, so we have a trailer.
Oh.
And, you know, it's quite a small team that's working on it. Yeah. There's about a dozen of us.
It's procedurally generating...
Everyone from the team is here.
I wonder how far they're going to go. Like, I'm going to find out in a couple of minutes, but procedurally generating stuff like the actual
yeah, we're super nervous.
planetary system of plate tectonics and wind and the kind of natural development of a planet. It's an interesting idea, but I'm sure a lot of people are going to take it out of context and assume too much again, just like when No Man's Sky was first shown, and Cyberpunk as well. A procedural Earth. Fantasy. Is it single instance? That would be something. Like, that's the kind of MMO I've been looking for half a lifetime. This might be it. With dragons as well? This is the game. This is, out of the entire Game Awards show, this might be the one that has my full attention. I did not guess this. I'm treating this as the final trailer. Like,
Remember, that comes from an independent team.
EVE Online, as a concept, is a world, is a galaxy that you can explore freely, and you can do so many things, and there's no limitations. But I've always wanted an MMO that brought that down to a planet, just an Earth. And I thought Black Desert might have been that, but it really wasn't. And No Man's Sky kind of brought some of that EVE Online vibe to the first-person perspective.
God, there's so many of you. You guys all look so beautiful. All right, first off, I want to address the
But, you know, like, it was still kind of arcadey. It wasn't the same as EVE Online or a hardcore space simulator. But Light No Fire,
I wish there were a better story to this, you guys. But
like, to have a fantasy equivalent of a space game that you can do anything in, that is something I've kind of wished for.
Unless you're Anthony Mackie, for whom I think the laws of aging don't apply. Guys, just
I'm like, that's just something I'm gonna have to keep tabs on.
All right, it's very important. Just keeping it real at the Game Awards. All right. Now I'm
Like,
here to share something that I'm really.
I'm not even paying attention to this guy.
I
Like,
recently got a chance to team up with Frost Giant on their new real-time strategy game.
what else can I say about that?
Now, RTS is a genre that I was absolutely obsessed with as a kid. I loved building armies and obliterating my enemies in Age of Empires, Command and
just
Conquer.
what the hell? Like, what
My
the?
absolute all-time favorite game, StarCraft. Yes, I'm so happy you guys cheered for that. Now, if you've been destroyed by carriers and void rays on BNet at any point over the past 10
StarCraft.
years, that was definitely your boy. And that's why I am so excited for Stormgate. Look, it's a noob strat, I understand, all right? But I loved it. Look, that's why I love Stormgate. It was made by a team of ex-StarCraft developers who are just as obsessed with RTS as I am. And in addition to competitive and co-op modes in the game, it's got an ongoing campaign that was written by Frost Giant with a little help from the legendary Chris Metzen. And so
A spiritual successor to StarCraft 2.
a little
Okay.
bit of gameplay for y'all, and the first reveal of a pretty badass new character who I may or may not have gotten to voice. Let's have a look.
I mean, I guess StarCraft Ghost was never gonna happen. I was kind of thinking that when he was talking, but.
God's name have we done?
This might be the next hot RTS. Maybe. You can kind of see the StarCraft dynamic here. You can kind of see, like, Zergling XP. It's on Kickstarter. Okay.
That was me. See? Pretty good, right? And now it's time to hand out the next award. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
Best Action Adventure Game.
How many more of these?
Be in the story. Just write me out of the story. It's my fault. This is something else.
Miles, get it off of him! We can fight this together!
Your soul requires cleansing.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire?
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival.
And the game award goes to No surprise here. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yay! Tears of the Kingdom wins. Aren't they? That was I actually was not sure if it would have won. Simply because of the idea that you know, like just because I did have Alan Wake 2 as a thing.
I'm so glad to be able to be here to accept this award on behalf of everyone who worked together to create this game.
我々開発チームはこのゲームをゼルダの伝説の中で最も壮大な冒険になるように一生懸命作り込みました。
Everyone on the development team truly gave their all in making this game the best that it could be.
プレイヤーの皆さんそれぞれのユニークなゲームプレイが
Again, this is making me think, it's like, were they asked to have scripted acceptance speeches, or...?
Everyone's unique approach to playing this game can become their own personal story as an adventure through the lands of Hyrule. And to all the players, you have my sincere thanks.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's nice. It's just patch.
I am happy now to announce winners in a few more categories at the Game Awards. Here are the nominees for Best RPG,
Best
Baldur's Gate 3,
RPG,
Final
Baldur's Gate
Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. And the Game Award goes to
Baldur's Gate 3.
Here are the nominees for Best Sim Strategy Game. Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp.
This is going to go through the rest of them.
Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. And the Game Award goes to Pikmin 4.
Yay!
Here are the nominees for Best
Sports Racing. They're just going in order.
FC24, F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
It's so difficult to keep track of all of these.
This year the Game Award goes to Forza Motorsport.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, turn 10. The nominees for Best Multiplayer this year are Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Having a pretty good night. Here are the nominees for our Player's Voice Award, 100% voted by the fans. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077
Oh right, that was what the last one was.
Impact, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
That's another one.
Congratulations, Larry. Let's take a look now at this spectacular celebration of mobile
that's too many.
gaming on Sphere from Google and Samsung.
Okay, I am certain I missed game direction somewhere. Like I just wasn't paying attention to it somewhere. I swear Alan Wake won that one. I mean, like I think. Ugh. This is taking forever. I wonder how comfortable I'd be if they cut this down by like half an hour. Oh yeah, weren't they gonna reveal something for this game as well? There we go. I'm just gonna mark this ahead. Like, it's just a long ad break. Like, how many are there?
ジャムセッションも悪くないわね。
うざって。軽視できないな。
頑張ろう。そうしよう。
そろそろ始めていいか。
Nicotine addiction can make stress worse.
Okay, I actually walked out for like another bio break, and I came back just in time to see another health rate. Ah, why am I don't need to count those. I don't need to count those. Okay. So where are we now? Is this arc? Or yeah, okay. This is the stage where it's like I'm really starting to not care anymore.
Alright, welcome back to the Game Awards. We still got some awards to hand out. Timothy Chalamet will be here to help, and we have some more world premieres, including this one.
Final Fantasy 16 expansion.
And I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Some sort of crystal. Enlightened soul.
It was too early for 17.
Terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is,
Yep, it's an expansion.
what the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out, and that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
Wow, that's a bit of a bullet curtain. The Rising Tide. Okay, so we've got more than one expansion. Is it just gonna go the Final Fantasy 14 route? Just 2 big expansions by today. PS5 exclusive. I wonder if they'll release it as an Ultimate Edition on PC.
Experience new adventures before the final battle in Final Fantasy 16 with Echoes of the Fallen, which is out tonight on PlayStation 5. There's a shadow drop for you. Now to present our next award, Best Game Direction, please welcome one of our
Oh, so I didn't miss it.
forces,
I thought it was. I must have confused it with art direction or
Star
something.
Wars Jedi, Battlefield, Titanfall, and
So that should be the second last reward. And they are, of course, they were always going to go over time, so...
Alright, good evening everyone. So, game design can be chaos. Actually, let me rephrase that. The best game design is almost always part chaos, right? Today it's really normal for teams of hundreds to work for years on huge open worlds that are condensed into one package. When that chaos has somehow been harnessed into a cohesive artistic expression, that's great game design. So tonight, I'm proud to present the nominees for Best Game Direction.
So, that one needs improvement. I think this bingo category needs improvement. I'm not sure about the others.
the winner is Alan Wake.
Alan Wake. So that's 3 out of 5, if I've been tracking it correctly, and 5 out of 6 for Baldur's Gate. Or rather, well, for this Baldur's Gate and Alan Wake 2 were nominated.
Thank you.
That's still a lot.
We want to thank Epic, Hector, Nico,
Like,
for
why
believing
didn't
in our vision.
I wonder what's going to win Game of the Year.
Crazy vision, yes. Direction is nothing without a team to actually build it. And huge thanks to Remedy team for joining us on this venture, wanting to believe in it and build it. We can pull into different directions and nothing comes out of it. But
Oh, did I just put a line there when
believing the same vision and build something out of it, we can make miracles. We can make art, and we can be more than the sum of our parts. Our world today could use a bit more of that.
One other thing. Next Monday, December 11th, New Game Plus, the final draft is going to be coming out. New story content. So yeah, go play it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Game Awards.
Please welcome Gustav Tilleby, the creative director of the finals.
Are they seriously still not getting to the Game of the Year? Like, this is... I mean, at least I have the air conditioning on, but...
When we started building this game, we set a bold vision for ourselves. We said that if we're going to make a shooter, it needs to be unique. It needs to be something that no one else is doing. Standing here today, I'm so proud and grateful for the amazing team at Embark Studios who helped make this crazy dream a reality. And of course, to all of you, our amazing players, watching you play the finals has been the most gratifying experience of my entire career. You're not just a part of this journey, you guide us and you inspire us, and I love you for that. Now, let's watch our latest trailer.
It's a trail. It's the final trailer for the finals in the Game Awards, which is
and enjoy.
Why? I wonder why. I wonder why it is always going overtime. It's essentially I don't even recognize the thing. It's like a battle royale probably. Although it does look quite visually impressive. I think I saw this last year, didn't I? Did I? It's kind of blurring together, isn't it?
That's right, the finals is out tonight on Steam, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. After the show, make sure to check out the Game Awards in Fortnite.
Wait, did he say
where all party fans
SNS?
are voting for their favorite
Oh wait, no,
user-created island
X
of the
and
year,
S.
and
Okay,
the
for some
winner
reason it's like,
is
wait, it's out on
Fort
Twitter?
Congratulations.
SNS,
You can port over the winning
social
island
social
from our
networking
TGA map.
service.
While you're there, collect all
Xbox
TGA
X and
trophies
S.
for an XP boost. We want to help you unlock those Peter Griffin skins. The island code is below. Still to
So,
come, the presentation
like, if I was streaming on Twitch or something, that's probably something I could like
salute to the nominees.
download and start playing straight away. That's probably what everyone's gonna jump onto after this. But for me, I am like, my throat is somehow in so much pain. Looks like a lot of people are having fun making little mini games in Fortnite with that minigame creator. And Baldur's Gate 3 expansion, I assume. I know it's like the hottest thing this year, but it's like I just have no interest in it, which is odd because CRPGs are a fairly big thing I'm into. You know, it's like I've played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate.
And this is like it's clearly a 3 without being an actual 3. You know, it's not a continuation of the Baal-Spawn saga. It's a far future continuation of the events of the city, but it's not the Baal-Spawn saga. So, like, it could have been called something else. Especially since the gameplay doesn't resemble anything. It's kind of like Fallout 3, and compared to Fallout 1 and 2. Except that was like 20 years ago at this point. I'm just realizing this is another ad break.
Which mobile game you're hyped for in 2024? After the show, check out the TGA post show on Twitch where Google Play will reveal the winner of its Play Award.
Of course, after sitting around for 3.5 hours.
Thanks, Sydney. Well, now it's time for tonight's final world premiere. That's right, we're getting towards the end of the show, and this one, I will let speak for itself.
Speak for itself. Okay, so this is the actual final one. So it's poor lighting, so that doesn't make the graphics stand out. Because it's overcast. Deserts? Looks kind of jank. Is this a new Monster Hunter? I think it's a new Monster Hunter. If it's not a new Monster Hunter, it certainly ticks the basic boxes in terms of visual aesthetic. Yep, that's correct. That's a new Monster Hunter. There's a like it's hard for me to say, like, describe what it is in particular, but there's just something about the particular way the game is being rendered that made me be able to recognize that it was like it's probably the RE engine or the MT framework.
Please welcome to the stage Monster Hunter.
Like it was something I saw in Dragon's Dogma as well. It's like it's just something very particular about the way the textures are being lit. It's very difficult for me to describe unless you're familiar with video game graphics. It's kind of like how I can recognize a Unity game by the default rendering system. It was a very big thing back when Unity was brand new.
こちらですね、
So
6月にゼフさんにも見ていただきましたタイトルなんですが、現状ですね、2025年リリースを目指して開発しています。
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm very happy to finally be able to
announce this title to everyone. This title, back in September, we were happy enough to show it to you, is planned for release in 2025.
Wow. I think everyone wants to know, when do they get to see more on this? Any sense of when we're going to see more on this?
I'm not sure how else to put it. It's just there's just something very particular about the lighting and rendering system in Capcom's 3D games.
それとですね、今年カプコンがですね40周年を迎えさせていただきました。この40年間応援してくださったファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。これからもですね、皆様に楽しんでいただけるいいゲームを作っていけるよう努力して頑張ってまいりますので、これからも引き続きぜひよろしくお願いいたします。
We plan on revealing more information about this game in the summer of 2024, so we hope you keep an eye out for it. Also, Capcom is currently celebrating its 40th anniversary.
I wonder if this is on the Eiri engine, because they should be migrating away from the MT framework, and that was what Monsanto World was made in.
Continue to create exciting, fun games, and the best is yet to come.
It's just something about it's just a vibe. It's just a feeling you get from the way that the game is rendered.
And Dune Part 2, please welcome YouTuber Modded Controller 360.
That is an absolutely bizarre presenter choice, using his YouTube name as well.
Here with a medley celebrating each of these games, once again, Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra.
So, this is officially going into more than 30 minutes overtime again. Right as the concert starts, let's see how long this takes. That flautist was quite enthusiastic. Did you see him bobbing his head? I really need to grab that game. Came out like last month. If a remake wins Game of the Year, like I just don't know how to feel about that. What I do find funny though is that I think only one person said the statue was heavy throughout this entire show. Which was, yeah, it was just something that kept getting repeated. But this time around, it's once. I think it's only once. Is that a bass? Is that a bass bassoon? That is a very enthusiastic player. I'm holding my pen in hand to write this thing down.
And the game of the year is Baldur's Gate 3.
Bloody hell. That's So it's like The Last of Us. Ah, what a disappointment.
I didn't expect it anymore. Thank you so much.
Well, I guess that's it.
Game like Baldur's Gate 3 isn't possible if you don't have an incredible team working on it. And the team at Larian spent their hearts and souls for 6 years on this game in sometimes very difficult circumstances. This was our COVID game. Along the way, we lost quite a few people also. So we want to dedicate this to all the people we lost, and especially to Jim, our lead cinematic artist, who passed away in the last month. I want to thank over 2,000 people, so sit back and relax. But I also want to thank everybody that supported us throughout this entire effort. Our families, our friends, our partners. You were the best, and without you, we couldn't have done it. Thank you very much.
Who are those? There's no stage crasher this time.
Congratulations, Sven, and congratulations to all of tonight's winners. We will see you next year at our 10th anniversary
So
Game
that didn't
Awards,
happen.
which I'm happy
That
to
didn't
announce
happen.
will
That didn't
return right
happen.
here to the Peacock
That was
Theater
under control.
on Thursday, December 12th, 2024.
Everything was on point and scripted, so no one went off script. Why on earth, like, Zelda not winning was one thing, but why on earth did Mario? I don't know. I don't think a remake won. Well, that happened. I am very hungry now. That's nearly 4 hours of streaming. And it's just immediately showing that stuff. Okay. Did it really have to end, like, immediately? Wow. That is like, just recommending other people. So, I suppose that's it. What do I even say? Like, that's the end of it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have ticked. Yeah, so I only won the easy bingo. Baldur's Gate kept winning everything. So I got the wrong impression. I thought Alan Wake 2 was going to be the thing that, like, everyone was biased towards, but nope, it's actually Baldur's Gate 3 this year. So everything winning that. So that's kind of it. It's been a pretty long stream of me just sitting back and watching stuff while going hungry and thirsty. And well, hopefully I'll be able to edit this into a highlight cut within a day or two. So that's kind of it. Let's just end it straight away. No reviewing or anything. Just the end. Bye bye. Bye bye. That was that's just okay.